You are listening to the decision reel.
Hey, thanks for tuning in to The Decision Reel, where we try to review movies of today and yesterday. As always, I'm your host, Steve. I wanted to see if you would go to that.
You should let Randall try to introduce it real quick. Just put him on the scene real quick.
Oh, all right, Randy. Here, top, go, get in there.
On the fly.
No.
He's got to read.
What is reading?
Fuck me up. Thanks for tuning in to The Decision Reel, where we try to review movies of today and yesterday. But as always, it descends into madness.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad.
God,
I am
that
your
was
host,
actually a
Steve.
really good Steve impression.
Very good.
I'm your host, Steve. With me as I try to steer the sinking ship this week, we are what?
I don't fix that
Steer
each
the
week.
sinking
He knows.
ship.
You want to steer my
Steer the
sinking shrimp?
It says sinking ship. Those
Stinking-
words are correct.
Sinking ship.
Sinking?
Shrimp.
Oh, yeah, he's
Shit.
locked in now.
Shit.
He can't come
See,
out.
it's harder than it seems, isn't it?
Quicksand, baby, quicksand.
Take your fucking phone back. I don't want this anymore.
He don't like it. Anyways, as
success.
we try to steer the sinking ship this week, we have Randy,
Yes.
Tara, and Wally. Everybody's here, finally. We're
I'm
back.
hot now.
Well,
I was before we started, so
I feel good.
I mean, I turned the heat
fucking
off.
flannel.
We're in a small room. Let's be real. We got the twisters going.
I can't believe I'm the only one not drinking Twisted Tea today.
What are you doing?
Do you not drink in these anymore? Are you like sober Sally?
This is spiked eggnog.
trying to get
Oh,
Spike.
she's fucking
Eggnog.
Usually I ask you like, no.
She is locked into the Christmas
This is-
spirit already.
This is spiked eggnog, and I love the way that I spike my eggnog now.
Yes, Randy, your nipples were just on camera.
It's like perfect.
What type of eggnog?
So it's
I've
like
never had eggnog before.
You would go, okay.
no. You know what's funny? Kenny Smith, drummer Kenny Smith. He just
Donkey Kong.
posted.
Went to different high schools together.
Okay. He just posted.
That okay, real quick. That was a Steve like.
Yeah.
Go
Oh, okay.
ahead. All right, so Kenny Smithies.
He posted on Facebook like last week, like earlier in the week, that he had just tried eggnog for the first time, and he was like, "Why were you all keeping it from me?" He was like, "Why have I not
isn't
been
it like
drinking
cinnamon and shit in
it?"
eggnog?
No.
Because that's fucking
When
gross.
you add, when you spike it and you add
For
like
some people, it's
spiced
gross.
rum and stuff, it gives it that little bit of a.
Oh, okay.
But the eggnog itself is not cinnamony. But some people do put cinnamon. Like
I don't know how that went very well with what she just said. That
If you were an alcohol, what would it be?
if I was an alcohol,
Yeah,
what
Steve.
would I be?
It has to be something Canadian, obviously.
mine would probably be Twisted Tea.
You say that, but I don't think that's what it is.
What would it be?
No.
I think you'd be like, and it's not with your. Actually, I
What
don't
do you
know. I gotta
think we
think
would?
harder.
What do you think we would be?
Yeah, that
Alright,
seems
alright,
better.
alright,
That's
Okay,
better.
All right.
Look
Because
at
sometimes
me.
you don't
What am I?
judge yourself well. You know what I mean?
So I'd be
like,
kind of like maybe like a fruity whiskey of sorts.
a fruity whiskey.
You'd
not
be
just
like-
you'd be a
whiskey.
mojito.
You think so?
You would
Ooh,
definitely
I like
be a mojito.
mojitos, but like a
They're
raspberry mojito, not like a straight mojito, like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
flavored
What are
Wally-
you
mojito.
insinuating there with that fucking
Wally
last
Like a-
raspberry.
Like a flavored
I talked about that
mojito.
earlier.
I don't think you'd be a
It's fine.
straight mojito.
You would not be just a straight up mojito. You would be
No,
some kind of twisty.
raspberry.
Steve would be a fucking a lime Bud Light.
Ooh. Only
For
only a couple people know about
specific
that.
reason. Life fits
really well.
No, well, yeah, people don't know about the lime incident with Muscalzi.
Put the lime in the coconut. No. I put the
Randall-
pizza.
What'd you put in the coconut?
Randall, I think would be like you'd be like a White Claw, but in like one of those casings where you couldn't tell what it was. Like the ones the girls keep it cool. You know what I'm talking about?
I got
Wait.
you. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What is it? It's a White Claw. But
Yeah, I
what
think-
flavor?
I think Tara would be like maybe like one of those Ritas, like a Limerita or like like
Should be
First of all, I hate anything tequila.
but it's not
Like,
changing the fact that
gross.
you could that's I think your personality a little bit.
That's you.
You know
I
what
feel
I'm
like
saying?
I'm a
Quite sure what
whiskey
that
girl.
means.
I feel like I'm a whiskey
I
girl.
think
I feel like I
everyone
put off
wants to
whiskey
be.
vibes.
I feel like I'm more of a whiskey girl than you're a whiskey
that makes
girl.
sense.
You know
That
what I'm
makes
saying?
sense.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're
legitimately.
saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
I put off whiskey vibes, but not like Jack and Coke vibes. Not like Jack and Coke vibes.
See, that's what
Crown
I
and
drink, but I
ginger
don't
ale.
think that's
no,
me.
like honey
you look
Jack
like
and
whiskey.
ginger ale. Like
That's
I'm
what I'm
like
saying.
I'm like
look
the
Smells
whiskey.
like
but
whiskey.
I'm a sweet whiskey.
I got a problem, buddy.
Sweet whiskey girl. Sweet whiskey girl. Because I do the honey jack with the ginger ale. I'm not like the hard.
You're
like,
trying to
Jack
build
and
your own
Coke.
image right now.
Yeah.
This
No,
was
that
me.
is my image.
This was me. This wasn't about you.
This
This is your fucking party here.
She's
Okay?
taking
Well, all I can think about for you is a lumberjack with this flannel over here. So
I know.
what's a lumberjack beard? What's the one that's got the guy?
just straight
Like a logger or
drinking
some shit?
out of
Yeah.
the fucking lake.
Yeah,
And
this
it's
is-
tainted, so
a
it
whiskey
seems
lake.
it seems alcoholic.
You
but
look
You've got
like-
dysentery,
Like you are like dressed like Sam Adams. Like you are like Sam Adams right now.
and I hate that shit. It's just disgusting.
Well, that's a shame.
I know.
That's the
I-
vibe.
well, but I'm just saying, that's where we're at here. It's honesty.
But for Christmas time, I'm spiked eggnog.
Speaking of Christmas time, what movie are we talking about this week? Hello,
Elf.
Elf. Who picked it?
Elf.
I did.
Randy
Of
did.
course
That's
I
why I
Where
did
the
this.
where
I'm
the
in
world
theme.
makes fun of
She's in theme.
autistic 30-year-old.
He's not autistic.
He might
He
not
was
be
raised with a bunch of short people.
But why is all the other short
Elves.
people
smart.
not
Elves.
stupidly childish?
Yes. Yes.
If we're gonna get into it, hold on.
Like the fucking book.
If we're gonna get into
movie?
it, we're gonna
Was it a
get
book
into
first?
it. No, it was not. If we're gonna get into it, let's get into it here. The
Fargo
main
wrote this, right?
the main thing that doesn't like get to me about this movie is
Doesn't.
that does get me
Oh, does.
like I'm like is literally he's a child. And I get the fact about okay, he's a child, but why is he
Still a child.
30 and all the other elves are not like that? You know, and
Well,
he's,
What makes him a child?
are you,
Sorry, Tara. Go
are,
ahead.
are you kidding me?
No, I'm not
the way
fucking
he
kidding you.
The way he acts like a 5-year-old through the entire movie.
Genuinely.
Because he likes to have fun as a.
No.
He was around a bunch of fucking toy making short people.
But they weren't like that.
yeah, I'm not sure that it's a child. You know what I think it is? I think
It was
it comes off.
starting,
I think it comes off as childish.
Sure.
But I think it's
Childish.
more like oblivious innocence.
Yeah.
It's not like childish.
Playful.
It's
That's
just.
what a child is.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why you think it's a child. But it's just because he
Okay,
hasn't
okay.
been
You are.
around anything else.
But he does it
Even
in
the-
such a
he builds
point.
toys.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
the elves treat him like he's.
Thank you. A child.
They don't treat him like
I
he's a
thought you liked
child.
this
They
movie,
treat him
Wally.
like
I
he's
do.
incapable.
It doesn't change the fact that it's an autistic
because
adventure
he's
story.
not an elf, so he can't build the toys as fast.
If he was autistic,
Okay.
do you think
The movie's better? Yes.
fucking Grandpapa, whatever his fucking name was going to let him go all the way to New York City?
They don't know what autism is.
What was his,
Autism
what was his
is?
name?
Autism
You don't
is?
think they do?
What was the dad's
They're
You
name?
don't think
elves.
Santa knows on his list
No.
what all them kids in the world
They're either
are?
naughty or nice. There's
Are we
no
assuming Santa's list
explanation
right now?
What?
Are we assuming Santa's
Don't
list?
start this
We
shit.
are.
So does Santa have a list with like people's different disabilities, and he like
No.
It's
If
all
you've
naughty
seen-
or
it's
nice.
all biased.
There's
If you've
nothing else.
seen the
Exactly.
other Christmas movies,
Why are you
There is no
talking to
other
me like
Christmas
that right
movie.
now?
Santa-
Put your hands down there. She's
You're
like-
attacking me.
Santa can see the kids too. He's got like
Hold
magical
on.
snow globes.
But we're only talking about this
So
movie.
he saw him
Where did you?
as
what?
a kid.
In this movie?
No, in other, I'm saying like
Oh.
Santa in the other Christmas movies. So how do you know that he can't?
But we're
How do you know
talking
he
about
can't see them
we're in
and
the
know what
universe
they
of
are?
Elf, and we're seeing what they're describing to us in the beginning, right? There's magical creatures in the North Pole. There's all this shit
A
going
narwhal.
on.
There's a narwhal.
There's a narwhal
There's a
that
fucking narwhal.
everybody's
There's a
scared of, but
narwhal.
not fucking.
I would have this movie.
Hi, buddy.
They should do this movie, Steve, with how that first sequence is the intro, like
Yeah.
a whole movie with him
I'm okay with that.
living in that Christmas
Right, and he's
claymation
and
worldy
he's-
kind of thing.
well,
How
no,
cool would that be?
Right, and if he's going over the top and being that character, that's fine in that world. And maybe that's exactly why they did that. He's this over the top crazy person, but the minute he goes into the real world, it works for like 5 minutes, maybe like the scene where he's out in
The whole
New
movie.
York, in New York City, walking around eating gum. Sure, but he's not like yelling that Santa's going to be there and like all this stuff. It's just so over the top and so annoying to me. This
Literally.
movie is
But that's like
Santa's coming!
Santa.
Oh my god!
I know him.
okay. That's funny, but then when he starts yelling and then like doing all this stupid stuff over the top, like he's 5 years old, it's
I'm
really
just
annoying.
excited
So this is where I think it's just Will Ferrell at that point.
No, because I love
pretending
Will
to be
Ferrell in
someone
everything
that's-
else.
But Will Ferrell pretending to be someone that's ignorant equals a kid. I think in this movie, in this situation,
Yeah, well, here's my
his
thing.
comedy
So,
with the role he has to try to fulfill equals him acting like he's like a kid.
yeah,
You think someone was like, "Yo, act like you're a kid"?
probably.
But they are. But even the elves, like when Santa's talking and stuff, they cheer at everything. So like it's not.
Yeah, but they're not.
He's like around that.
They're not acting.
They're also older than him.
I'll agree with that.
Yeah, they are supposed to be older.
He's
Maybe
built into it.
He's probably aging like they would if he was an actual elf.
Don't they say at the beginning
I'll
that he
believe that.
ages fast?
Who?
I thought they said that he was aging really fast.
Okay, if they said that and I glossed over it because he's in the
I
North
thought that's
Pole,
what they said because
then I could understand
because
that.
the baby then unless
So
they
he's
just
like-
showed it that way.
so,
But
okay.
he was. I thought the Papa Elf or whatever was saying.
Yeah, so maybe those kids that he was in school with,
Yeah.
they were the same age.
Okay. If this movie is like Jack, where he's a 5-year-old kid or a 10-year-old kid trapped in a 40-year-old's body, I'm okay with it.
But then it's even weirder when he goes and dates
Not-
an adult woman.
Good
True.
for him.
So then you can't do that, right? You can't do that.
She's got that's weird.
Yeah, she's just like, oh my god, you kissed the wrong.
You're in
again. And it's like you've
Were you
known
in the
him for an
shower?
hour.
It was early. They shut off my water.
You don't kiss on first dates?
Not when I've met this weird dude who's like super awkwardly
Singing with
like.
you
Do
in
you
the
kiss
shower?
on first dates? Do you kiss on first dates?
Depends on the person.
I have.
Nice.
Did I meet him in the bathroom while
I
singing?
haven't
the song?
had a first date
No.
in
Yeah.
over 10 years.
You know, kiss my ass.
Me neither. I want to say that so my wife doesn't kill me later. I have not had a
I
first
haven't-
date
I
in
haven't-
10 years.
I haven't had to kiss on a first date. in a long time.
How long for you and Tiff? Before you planned to smooch on old lady
Oh my
wife?
God! Before Kara and
I
I
don't-
had a date.
Kiss and tell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you fuck. I'm sorry.
But Wally knows the day after.
I don't. We don't need to talk about this. What are you talking about? What are you
nothing.
About? Okay.
What are you
All
talking
right. My wife knows. That's all that matters. Anyways, what Elf is about. Raised as an oversized elf, Buddy travels from the North Pole to New York City to meet his biological father, Walter Hobbs, who doesn't know he exists and is in desperate need of some Christmas spirit.
Oversized elf.
He's the
So
most
he-
realistic character in this whole movie.
Yeah. Yeah, the son kind of is too, though.
Yeah, sounds hilarious.
Yeah. the wife's not bad. She's barely in the movie, but she seems realistic too.
Oh, Step Brothers.
She was better
Yeah.
in Step Brothers. Yeah.
Same mom.
Same mom.
This
Well,
feels,
I guess she's a stepmom in this, but yeah.
maybe this is just a continuation, or maybe Step Brothers is a continuation of Elf.
Oh, and she like got
She, like,
rid of.
remarries.
and
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
they're
yeah.
gone.
And he's only a little bit older, but still
Hold on,
an adult.
hold on,
you know
that
what I'm saying?
tracks
like the
because
husband
you like that?
dies,
You like that?
and like, but then where's the kid?
the husband took the kid like yo
Oh, you
we're
think
out.
they pieced?
Yeah, and she's left with him, and it makes sense because he's still kind of a child, but older.
Wait, Brendan has a brother.
Oh,
Oh shit!
oh,
Full circle.
this tracks.
A
Full
younger
circle.
brother.
Was he younger or was he?
Yeah,
older?
he was.
Brennan has a mangina.
That's him.
Is it?
Where did you go?
Sometimes it just I
You're
hit it right on
so
the head.
flat. You're so flat.
I spent
You
$2,000
look
a week
ugly
for
when you
this.
sing.
All right, I'm gonna save this here.
Face
Bow,
for radio.
bow, I'm daring. Sorry. Where to watch Elf currently? If you have a subscription to HBO Max, you can watch it. To rent it though, YouTube, Google Play. What'd you say?
It's so good.
Oh, the
Mind your
the
business.
nog, the nog that she's drinking. Anyways, yeah, to rent Google Play, YouTube, Amazon, Apple TV, Vudu, and Redbox. She's like, yo, you want to try this?
I'm
nog
like
here?
scared of the cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Is there
We just
none
said
in
there
there?
is
You
no
probably
cinnamon
should
in
be.
there.
Well, there's
cinnamon
cinnamon
rum.
flavor in this one because of what I have mixed in it.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
she mixed
Not my
the
thing. I have child drama.
child.
Oh, you
rum.
don't like cinnamon at all?
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I'll taste it. I had a pumpkin pie the other day. I had cinnamon sprinkled on top of it, and I was like, oh,
Ooh. No. No.
I'll do pumpkin pie all day, but just not with cinnamon.
Yeah.
The best
Written-
way to do
Nope.
eggnog is a
I'm
little
sorry,
bit,
hold
little bit of Fireball and a little bit of firm chata.
What? Oh, rum
So cinnamon
chata.
toast crunch.
That's the semen drink. That's what the rum chata is.
That
Well-
shit tastes good.
Jesus.
Well, have you
Maybe
seen
Randall's rum
eggnog?
chata.
Have you seen
Randall's rum
eggnog?
chata.
It's like the exact same consistency.
I haven't had it
as
before.
rum chata.
I haven't
It's
had it
actually
before.
thicker than rum chata.
I mixed that with orange Fanta, and
Don't
it tastes like a
you wanna?
creamsicle. Those orange creamsicles.
Rum chata has cinnamon in it.
I know.
doesn't it?
Yeah,
Okay, so
100%.
that's okay.
If it's mixed with a ton of stuff, yeah.
Is it? I don't know.
Is that rum chata?
Rum chata?
Working
In
double time
this.
over there, bud.
That and
like that?
Fireball are both. in
Oh
this.
God, yeah. Fireball's definitely a big nose goes.
So you know what's funny? I don't like Fireball because I
Say
drank
nose goes.
did.
so much Goldschlager in college. When Fireball came out, I couldn't do that like cinnamony taste. But in something else, like I've had Fireball in hot chocolate and I've had Fireball in eggnog. That I can do because it's just like a cinnamon like.
Have you been drinking that all
Relish.
day slowly?
No.
Do you know what I really can do? Twisted tea. Twisted teas get me through every podcast.
Here we
They are
go.
so
Where's the
delicious. They
camera
have
at? Where's the
multiple
camera at?
different flavors. You get different sizes as well.
Twisters.
First of all, you act like
should
I
go to
haven't
your-
been a
you should
Twisted
go to
Tea
your liquor
spokesperson for like
Shut
7
up.
years
I'm
of my
working
life.
on it right now.
I'm working on the pitch.
She has a
ruined it.
onesie, a Twisted Tea onesie, Randall. So until you
And
get
it was
one, I
gifted
don't
to me.
think-
It was gifted to me by Twisted Tea. I didn't even pay for it.
Were you on like a fan page or something?
I tagged myself.
You won a
in stuff.
contest?
I did. I tagged them in something, and
Really?
it was a video. I got up with No Go Romeo, and I was singing, and I had the Twisted Tea bottle in my hand, like I couldn't even take two
Do they
fucking.
have dude onesies?
It's the same. It's a unit. It's unisex. So
Wait, so does it have the zipper on the ass?
no,
For like if you have to shit or something?
no.
It just zips all the way around.
It's just
like-
a zip in the front.
So,
You got to take it all the
no
way off to
ass
shit.
flap.
so no matter what, I have to sit down to pee in that. Is what you're telling me? If I
No,
get
no,
one.
no. If
No,
you zip it
there's
down,
No, you
get
zip it all the way down.
You get to drag it out.
So I have to
You
take
gotta-
my sleeve as like a romper.
Just like drop the whole thing. Yeah.
You don't have to take the sleeves off. You
Well,
can
hold
just
on. Where does
down.
the zipper stop?
I feel like
Your
there
belly
should be a
button?
better
No,
function.
it's like down to the crotch.
I can get
think.
like a
then
little
you can whip that
circle
out.
zipper.
I mean, for me at least, he's really tall, so maybe it
Unzip it and
wouldn't. But
pull up a little
just
flap.
a little, like a single zip in the front would be.
But I tagged them and they
function
sent
before
me a thing
fashion,
and they were
baby.
like, send us your email address. We'll send you some stuff. And they
Yeah,
sent
thanks,
me the
Twisted Teas, for
they
the
sent me the onesie and they sent me a sweatshirt and they sent me a $50 gift certificate for their online store. And then I bought a hat and sunglasses and a cup and stuff.
Nice.
So
All right,
I'm basically
Steve.
sponsored.
Steve, go
already.
ahead. I know we've been taking up your time.
If people
Taking up
don't-
my time.
If people
What are you
don't know
talking
what
about?
Elf
It's
is
just how it
about,
is.
I live here.
if people don't know what Elf is about, though,
What is Elf about? I don't know. I haven't got to that part. No, I already said that. It's written by David
That's what you did.
Barenbaum.
Ooh.
What a name, Barenbaum. He's also
Tannenbaum.
wrote, like Tannenbaum, yes. He also wrote The Haunted Mansion,
Christmas.
a personal favorite of mine, Zoom, and was hired to write a sequel to Mrs. Doubtfire, but ultimately Robin Williams passed away, so they decided to shelf
Wait,
it.
they were gonna
He
do
wrote
it that long
later?
after?
Okay. That's wild.
2014 is when they said they were writing it, and then Robin Williams
Interesting.
either hung himself or tried to do something while hanging himself and then died.
Did they figure that out?
Do you want to know?
I kind of do.
I
Like,
mean,
I
it's
kinda
assumed that
do.
he killed himself. is
I
what
want to
the-
know if
Well,
it's
it
the
was
one
almost like the guy from Kill Bill, right? Where he was
Yeah, yeah,
hanging
yeah.
himself while jerking it. And
He was an avid guitar collector, by the way. Teach you
Oh,
know
yeah.
that?
I guess he gave up that guitar collection.
I want to know only if the answer is this sounds fucking horrible. Now that I think about it. If he actually did commit suicide, if he died on accident because he was trying to,
I would feel a little better.
I don't think I would. I think I feel like I'd feel worse.
Well, so the reports are that he had a what's the fucking word? A brain disease, right? Where
Sure.
he was going.
He was recovering though, right? He wasn't.
I don't know. I think it was one of those ones where you're slowly going out, almost
I
like
don't remember
Alzheimer's.
hearing that.
But it was he literally
I feel like I did, but I-
he basically chose to just instead of go crazy
We're outta
or
here,
just,
buddy.
yeah, I'm done. Instead of
That's it.
going
Well, and they
crazy.
say some of the
Williams
people.
movie, Steve?
Oh man,
Oh, that's hard.
yeah,
When you think about how many there are,
I know.
I think he's got to be up there with like the best movies in bulk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? He's
And
got
the
movies.
range, there's a range
Yeah,
there.
it's so good.
Well, not only that, but his movies have messages. You know what I mean?
A
Like,
lot of them, yeah.
yeah. I hate to
He's the
say
shit.
that Aladdin might be my favorite
I
because
thought you
I,
were going to
just
say
love
Flubber
him.
or something.
Nah, I mean,
Oh
I
my
love
God,
I love
Flubber.
Flubber's
Flubber.
a good movie.
I haven't
It
seen
really
Flubber
is.
in so long.
It's a great movie, but I just love his take of the genie, and it's Robin Williams. It's not the genie. The genie, you know what I mean? Like you can't replace Robin Williams as the genie. They tried in the second movie.
And he kind of brings that to a lot of his roles. Like even
Sure.
in Mrs. Doubtfire, where he's doing like the dinosaur thing, or
Right.
when he's doing
Oh,
the,
yeah.
he's very expressive and he does a lot of voices and
Just
stuff.
to Smoochie's yours.
It's up there for sure.
It's gotta
And so I will say my favorite live action
keeps hitting this
performance. You're fine. Just get it. My favorite live action performance of
Oh,
his
I got one for you now.
is definitely Rainbow Randolph in Death to Smoochie. I think that's the most like they let him just do whatever
he
the fuck
wants.
you want and just go, and he was amazing in it.
I actually really love Patch Adams.
Patch Adams
That's my
is good.
favorite.
I really
That's my
love
favorite.
that one. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love all his funny ones
It's
too.
got
but
everything
like,
in it. It's got
yeah.
It
everything.
really
in
does, yeah.
When he bakes the big gynecologist paper mache thing, it's fucking great. The whole movie's great. Anyways,
Yeah. And that it's based on
A real life. Yeah.
real stuff. Like that's
cool.
it's sad, but also
sad but true.
Dun, dun,
like what happened to that
diddle-dee-doo.
chick. That was sad.
Yeah, speaking of what's sad, directed by Jon Favreau.
It's not sad.
I don't know.
not
Is
sad.
it?
Also, when I saw his name on this, I was like, Jesus Christ, man.
Good
He
for
does
him.
everything.
right?
And he was he a doctor in this, or what was he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, doctor.
think
He
so.
shows up in the middle of the movie. He's always in movies that he directs.
Got
So.
mad at me.
Right. No, he was in, Iron
He
Man.
breaks
He
his
was
finger
in.
and he's like,
My finger has a heartbeat.
it gets better after
Did I
a
not
while.
see that part?
Yeah, it's
Probably
like him and
checked
the little
out.
girl, and the little girl's literally, they have a perfect conversation together. And
He's
she's
sitting there.
more
He's got
mature
like
than
the
he is.
cotton ball on his finger, and he's like, "My finger
Yeah,
has
I
a
checked out.
heartbeat."
Sorry, I must have been staring at a wall.
That it eats a cotton ball.
I am surprised that you think like, I assume you think Blades' Glory is better than this.
Hundy.
Still,
But
that blows
hold
my
on.
mind a little bit.
Hold on. So I want to set this story straight here. I love shitty movies. You guys know this. Something about this movie takes it from like trying to be good, but it's shit, that makes it not good to me.
I feel like something happened to you when you were a kid and you just don't like the movie.
Oh my God! Did one of Santa's elves at the mall like were
Touch
they
you?
mean to you?
Did touch your pee-pee?
Steve got into a snowball fight in Canada.
I've been
with-
in many snowballs.
Scarred.
with a kid that was fucking too good.
Maybe.
It just got laid out.
Just fucking
Dude, as
winging them
fast
at
as
you.
his arms moved and everything.
Well, okay. So if he's a human, how is he doing that?
He just grew up doing it over
raised
and
by
over
elves.
again.
Fucking years
He
of
was
practice.
raised in a
He's good.
magical land,
I'll try to believe
so
that.
Maybe he has some
Alright.
magic
with a
Alright.
talking narwhal.
All right, I'll
So-
believe that, but
and a fucking snowman.
yeah, that was
We all know
Frosty.
who the snowman is.
He loves
Frosty,
maple
yeah.
syrup.
I mean,
Too,
I do,
Steve.
I
You
do
know what I'm
too.
saying?
I mean, I'll chug it just like Super Troopers.
Oh God.
That wasn't Frosty.
Who was it? Oh no, it was from Jack
It's the-
Frost, right?
It is the snowman that tells the Rudolph story and stuff like that.
Was it
in
Rudolph
the
or
other
was it Jack
movies.
Frost?
No, it's not Jack Frost.
Wasn't
Why
he
you
in the
sound
same
so
thing?
angry? Jesus.
No, it's
No,
not
it's
fucking
not
Jack Frost.
fucking
I will
Frosty
fucking
Jack.
fight you.
Jack Frost is not a snowman.
No, but like all those claymation stories were made by the same people at the same time. I figured that he was just narrating all of them. At least that's how my brain works.
He,
with
well, he
that.
definitely did Rudolph,
I agree with that.
and
Sure, he didn't do that. Remember where like Kubla Khan and all that shit?
Stop force feed me Christmas music on my radio stations.
Thank you.
Stop.
I don't need it.
No, I don't. Fucking.
I will search for the Christmas
Who are you
music.
yelling at?
Exactly.
Leon Redbone.
I've been getting angry.
Who are you yelling at?
I've been driving to work, and I'm old.
I'm old.
So I listen to the radio. Like, I don't put on my phone usually. I listen to the fucking radio.
I've
And
been doing
then,
that recently too.
in his Dodge.
yeah, it's my Dodge Strat. I fucking can't stand this shit, man. I like Christmas music, but I can't stand it over and over and over again.
Can I say one thing?
Sure.
It's November.
Well,
What are you pointing at?
Leon.
I think it's within a month.
Leon
is the
Russell.
snowman. Leon Redbone.
Redbone.
He lives in the North Pole. He's shown talking to Buddy, an elf, but he is based on the character Sam the Snowman from 1964's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Okay.
Old Sammy the Snowman.
Old Sammy. Elf
You know
is-
who I look like?
And he is voiced by that snowman.
Hold on. I look like Yukon Cornelius.
Yukon Cornelius.
Now that we're talking about fucking, that man had a revolver and a fucking knife.
What a
But so
boss.
he's
Front loaded, not side
front
loaded.
loaded.
Front loaded.
Because he meant business.
he was
This is in the
voiced by
front.
Leon Redbone.
Okay.
That's why his name is Leon Redbone in
Sick.
the movie.
I almost got my dad pit vipers for Christmas.
Oh yeah.
All right. I found this shirt. This shirt that had like it was just a mullet with pit vipers and it said Chevrolet underneath.
Oh yeah.
And I was like,
100%.
I gotta buy
100%.
that and the pit vipers for him. And then I was like, dude, pit vipers are like $100. Yeah, no, I'm out.
Sorry, Dad.
Sorry, Dad. I ain't spending $100
Fucking
on you.
cheap for you.
What?
Leon Redbone, who
Is dead.
also, yes, who also voices the snowman.
Sure.
Is
First it is.
also who is singing "Baby It's Cold Outside" with Zoe Deschanel in the credits.
All right, that's pretty tight.
Same dude. Does both.
The more you know.
Tara's fun facts of the week.
Bet you didn't have that one on your list.
But what
Maybe I didn't put any because fuck this movie. Elf is starring
Lies.
Will Ferrell as Buddy, James Caan as Walter, Bob Newhart as Papa Elf, Zoe Deschanel as Jovi, which is such a weird name, but I kind of dig it because it's
Yeah.
different, right?
Jovial.
Ed Asner, love Ed Asner as Santa, Mary Steenburgen as Emily, the mother. Fazon is the manager in the store.
Is the black guy?
Yeah, I wasn't going to say the black guy.
Hilarious.
But thanks, Wally.
Who cares?
Tomorrow
I'm a
morning.
big Harry White dude.
Santa's coming.
We got Peter Dinklage as Miles Finch, which is a great
Favorite
name.
part
Miles
of the movie.
Finch. We also got Andy Richter, Kyle Gass, and
an
Artie
angry
Lang.
elf.
You call me elf one more time.
Angry elf.
We also
Go
have
to.
Andy Richter, Kyle Gass, and Artie Lang in this.
There are so
Where was
many
Kyle Gass?
lines
Kyle
in here
Gass was the
quoted.
guy with Andy Richter coming up with the
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you.
What were you saying there, Randall?
There's so many lines to quote from this movie.
Is there though?
There
There's
is.
two.
There's a
Santa!
lot more than that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
'Cause you're
Jovi,
Canadian.
the name, actually means
Jovial.
happy, cheerful,
That's
friendly.
what jovial is,
So
I believe.
that's
Yeah.
I think that's probably why
Yeah.
they named it.
That makes sense, and that's cool. I mean, why not?
Unless the J's silent.
Oh,
Ovi.
Ovi?
Ovial.
oh.
I'm Ovio.
No, but her name is
Why did I
Jovi,
think
not
Hovey?
jovial. it's just Jovi.
Spanish.
It's a jalapenos.
Jalapenos.
My
This
bad.
is rated PG for some mild, rude humor and language.
Rude.
Jalapenos.
Jalapenos. What?
Parks and Rec, or not Parks and Recs, but
Jalapies?
well, no. What was the TV show we were just talking about
I don't. What?
with the Canadians in the trailer park? Trailer Park Boys.
Trailer Park Boys. Yeah.
Yeah, Jalapenos. I thought you were gonna get that one. I've been
Canadians
watching
in
it.
the
I've been
trailer
watching it, Steve.
It's just water under the fridge.
With the
man.
boy
It would've
in
been
the
better
trailer
if
park.
it would've been so much better
No,
if you
it's
said that.
jalapenos, right? The J is silent. Yes, I know that shit.
For anybody who hasn't watched a single episode of Trailer Park Boys, do it because
It's
you're
decent.
doing yourself a disservice by not watching it. And Tara is gonna say, I don't like it.
To be fair,
To be fair, is not that show.
Different, but also very good.
I have no. I was
still
actually
same.
going to.
Same.
I was going to say.
Is the new one about
But
Shorzy?
still same. What? Yeah, no, Shorzy is
the new one.
is
He did
the
the new-
show Shorzy. And
Oh,
it's
okay.
amazing. It's better than
Yeah.
Letterkenny.
It's,
Watch
I've
it.
been watching snippets of it.
Sorry, Tara. What were you saying?
I was saying to be fair as a statement. I
Sure.
wasn't
Oh,
quoting.
I'm
something.
sorry.
I was saying to be fair. That's just not something that's come up in my searches for things to watch. I've seen clips from it.
The minute you watch it and you get through the first two episodes, because the first episode is
like
going
a
to strike
pilot, super
again.
pilot.
Again,
It's like
everybody
a-
says like Parks and Rec or Schitt's Creek or whatever. Like
The
you gotta
Office, yeah.
get through to get into the show. The first episode, you're like, what is this?
You know,
this
like
is
a
fucking
low
stupid.
budget, super
right?
pilot shit.
But
So
then the
you're like,
second episode,
Film with a
you
camcorder.
key into
100%.
like the fact that it's the dumbest thing ever,
And then you just enjoy it for
and
what
then
it is.
it gets way good.
you can see what they're really trying to do, and it's
Right.
like they do a fucking. They're like learning while they're doing it.
Oh,
It's,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
great.
Well, it was just a bunch of dudes in Nova Scotia with a fucking like one camera in a trailer park that was
How do
just
you say
abandoned.
that like a Canadian, Steve? Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia.
Ah, that's what it is.
All right, there, bud. We're going to Nova Scotia. Get those
Nova
movies out
Scotia.
there.
I had to explain to my son about the Canadian
Nova
accent with this
Scotia.
TV show. By the way,
because you got him watching
yeah,
it.
me and him are both watching it.
Hell
which-
yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I had to teach him
Hell
like
yeah.
how they say cars and
Car.
stuff. Car.
Get in the car.
and the OUs and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
It's all a boot.
Yeah. He
in
was
the
like, that's
house.
Canadian accent? I was like, yeah, go ask Steve.
I was trying to explain that to Rachel too. She was like, "What? What are you talking about?" And I was like,
Just
"That's
a
how they
few
fucking say
Canada,
things,
right.
dude. I don't know."
a few vowels in there. Just
Yeah.
a few
A bunch of vowels there.
wild vowels, you know?
Right.
Oop, sorry. Come on.
Sorry.
As is tradition,
Nova
Mhm.
Scotia.
That's a tradition.
he rips off the arm and puts it into the
Tapioca.
butterscotch pudding.
Oh, I thought it was tapioca pudding.
No, butterscotch pudding. As is tradition.
That's a tradition.
South Park. Get on our level.
So good.
Runtime
I love
90.
how they depict the
That's why you have
Canadians.
hair on your hat. You
So good.
idiot.
It's so good.
What was that?
Sorry, keep going.
What was that? Is there a hair on my hat?
There is. It's bothering the fuck out of me.
We'll get it.
All right, cool. I can't
Get
get
it.
it.
You
Stop
did it.
fucking
My
moving,
hair.
dude.
This is the unwritten love story.
I got
You
it.
say, it's not my hair because I don't have any, so I don't know where it
This
came
is a
from.
story
like an
about a
eyelash.
girl named Lucky.
Runtime 97 minutes. I think perfect because it could have been shorter.
Fuck you.
No. I will say
Sorry, that came out hot.
it did exactly what it needed to do. It didn't need to be any longer. It didn't need to do.
No, and
I
if you,
mean,
and
maybe
if you
a little
count
bit.
like the credits and stuff, it's really only an hour and a half because those
Yeah.
opening credits with like the book and everything.
You're
like,
right. Maybe
What would
4
you have
minutes.
taken out?
No, I don't think I would take out anything.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
saying
He's saying he's glad they
Steve
didn't
would have
add
taken
more.
out whoever wrote this movie with a shot from a distance.
2 clicks to the left.
A nice good south wind.
Going home. No, what I think it could have added actually a
Like
couple
you
things.
guys
Like
like that.
the movie kind of just breezes through that ending. You know what I mean? Like Zoe's character's there, and then she's like singing, and then like, oh, the day's saved, yay! And then what did we see in New York? No one will know. Movie's over. You know, like
So-
I don't know.
That scene,
Yes.
that ending scene where
Yes.
they're singing or they're about to be singing or whatever. They're all standing next to the park, and then the sleigh comes and like flies over them. I was in New York while they were filming that scene. Like we saw it set up.
What year was that, Tara?
God, 2003.
3.
When was I in?
Was I close?
New
Yeah,
York
2000.
State of Mind.
Bing, 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 ding, ding.
Yeah, 2002.
Pick
3.
one.
Okay, it would have been
I guess.
2002.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure if you were telling the truth. or
No,
not.
yeah, because I think I was in like 8th grade or beginning of 9th grade.
You
Oh.
probably be beginning of 9th grade. Yeah, grade 9.
But yeah, they
if
were-
you're watching Trailer Park Boys.
They were filming it.
Get
But
your
we
grade 10.
didn't know that's what they were filming.
I'm gonna thank you. I'm watching it from the beginning.
It's
again.
so good.
It
It's
really
so
is.
good.
We didn't know it's what they were filming. We found out obviously after.
Well, yeah,
because,
you
like,
never know what
But we
you're
found
filming.
out that's what they were filming.
Ricky's trying to get his grade 10.
Like they had the camera thing set up already to go over them, like the view from the.
We should have
Decided to go
photobombed
over
that
them.
bitch.
But they.
I don't think that's.
Close.
Her
enough.
camera
you
had
could
like
do it.
1
You
megapixel
could
at
do
the
it.
time.
Yeah.
Come on.
No, it just meant
I
like in the
assume-
footage.
I was like,
get in the
Sets
shot.
from movies
13,
are like the
14.
most sectioned off fucking
Oh,
things
yeah,
in
you
the
can
world
get in
in
there.
there.
You
You
can get
get
anything.
in there.
It was still
I mean,
daylight
maybe
out
in
too, so they couldn't
2002.
start filming it yet. It was still like light out, so you could just see the setup.
Perfect.
I was
And,
gonna say
like, the
they
gathering of
film.
the
Wait.
people.
So what's a cool fun fact for you is they actually film dark scenes during daylight or at dusk because when it's actually dusk, the cameras don't pick up.
But
a
yeah,
lot.
it was definitely
so they
daylight. Like
change
it wasn't like
post production,
even dinner time yet.
right?
It was like
Obviously, released on November 7th, 2003, an actual
That's when we
movie
did my birthday.
around a holiday. Hold on, that's released around a holiday.
Nice.
I like that. Did you say
Yeah,
that
my
was
Happy
your
birthday.
late
birthday? Yeah.
Happy late birthday.
Happy birthday. It was fate because you went and saw the production being made and it was released on your birthday.
well, 2 days before. Although that's my aunt's
You
birthday.
said it was your birthday.
I said it was my birthday
so-
week.
Oh,
How old are you?
You
Are you
get one
older than me
fucking
and
day,
Steve?
Tara.
34.
You just turned 30.
One day.
Okay. So you're younger.
Yeah,
We're
I
all
was in
the same
2002.
age.
Yeah,
Steve's-
but I'm at the
Steve's
end of the year.
Steve's
I
the
was in
oldest.
second grade. when
I'm an
this
old
was
bastard
filmed.
here.
Shut up.
3rd grade when it was released.
You son of a bitch. Budget time. What do we think it cost to make this movie? I'm going to Randy first since he picked
damn
it.
it.
I feel like we got here fast.
No.
We didn't really
To
even
make-
talk about the
no.
movie.
Well, you
Steve's
guys
good with
talk
it going
about
by quick. He doesn't give a fuck.
I don't give a
Yeah.
shit.
Okay.
Randy, what do you think it was? You,
Fucking no. Go to
I'm
somebody
like,
else
no,
first.
you
I'm
picked
not
it.
good at this.
You picked
Buddy
it.
the Elf.
You know
What's
I'm
your
not
favorite
good.
color?
I always guess way over.
I'm gonna go.
Wally's in. Wally's
I'm
in.
gonna go 60 million.
I never
Locked
know if
in
it's in the millions
60
or
million.
100,000s.
Okay, let's be.
That's where
Can
it
I
is for
can I
me.
help
Was
you?
this a
I'm gonna
fucking
help you.
B
Hold on.
movie?
I'm gonna help him. I'm gonna help him.
talking about?
I'm gonna help
Steve.
him. I'm gonna help him.
For 100,000,
Any
that's like
movie.
a C movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Any movie that's
With
gonna have
no
stars in
no
it.
names. None
Any
of them.
movie that's going to
None of
have
my back
somewhat
ages.
of a theatrical
mine earlier.
backing is going to be in the millions.
Okay.
There's not going to be a movie that we've done that's going to be in the thousands of
Okay,
dollars for a
cool,
budget.
cool.
Besides,
not
if you're
with Will
I
looking
have
Ferrell.
a
at
goal now.
if you're looking at like Halloween, but
Okay.
that's in the 70s.
So then
that's backed
16.
by 16 million. He's going with.
And you said 60,
60.
and you said 16.
Yeah.
and Tara's going to say
This was all shot in New York. dude.
34. Go in the fucking middle. I dare you.
Now I don't want
Fucking
50 million.
50. Actual retail price 33 million.
God damn it, Randall! You taught me how to go in the middle.
I said 34. You didn't want to listen to me.
Well, why
been in
didn't
it.
you say that then?
I was going in the middle.
You picked like half of that.
Half of the middle.
No, I picked the middle.
16 is like half of that, is what I'm saying.
Mathily,
You have to. You quartered it.
you have to.
You like that?
Look.
And
So
you
what,
almost
Steve?
doubled it.
Oh my God! I have to.
Sponsor us, please.
Sponsor us, Twisted Tea. Have to.
We need this.
We need something.
It was really bad.
All right, box office. What do we think it made
We can put a
overall?
big Twisted Tea right here. Big
Where
Twisted Tea
Rand?
sign.
We could put it right here. Twist sponsored.
yeah,
The
right there,
decision
right
reel
there.
sponsored by Twist. We're already sponsored. 'cause we just fucking
$112 million.
$112 million.
I
he's
could probably
going
get a
with.
free sign out of them if you want.
Do it,
Like,
please.
I'll just-
Yeah, just
111.
wear your
fucking
onesie
got you, baby.
and just get it. Randy's going 111.
Oh my God, no! I think it made so much more money than
All right, what do you got?
It could. It probably did.
Did you already
Well,
say?
I did. I said 112.
I said
And you said-
111.
He underbid.
No
it.
way.
I did the
Dipshit.
one.
No way. I think like 220
Should have gone
two, or
134.
two.
Just saying.
220.
234.
210.
234.
Boom, boom, boom.
What does that mean?
I think
You're
we
all
all
wrong.
shit
You're
the
all
bed.
wrong.
What is it?
225 million.
But she was saying
What'd you say?
it.
You say
What'd you
220?
say?
I said 220.
You're wrong.
Okay. You made it sound like we
my
were
God.
very wrong.
That's right, Steve. Bring her down a notch.
Exactly.
God.
I do want to ask one more thing. What do we think it made opening weekend?
Oh.
I'm going to Randy.
wanna
No,
ask-
Randy
I want
first.
to ask one thing too.
Okay.
I would like to see your search history on your phone, ma'am.
My search history
Yeah,
on
I
my
wanna see
phone?
if you
Actually,
looked
I don't know.
up-
I want you to say
Yeah, I don't think we want to.
I know it. She's
Probably
cheating.
not wise that you see my
Opening
search
weekend.
history
So
on my
how
phone.
much? How much?
Actually, all of the search are from sitting here, and it's all been about Jovi.
But
And the
before that,
snowman.
earlier today, we
Oh,
don't
before
want to
that,
see
it was
that.
FedEx drop off near me, and then
She's like men and men.
Taco
men and
Bell
men.
nacho fries,
Oh.
and then Ulta, and the peppermint
still
cotton
doing the whole-
candy
Oh,
We're still doing that.
hold on.
because
What?
I wanted to try
Nice.
see if there was a peppermint
what was the
cotton candy
budget?
out there.
Hold on. I
need
want to
to-
see.
I need the
I need to know where
Ulta.
that where it goes off the deep end here.
Where's it go off the
Yeah,
rails?
she ain't saying that.
Where's it go off the rails? Can I read it?
Right there.
Can I
Right
read
there.
it? Let me read it.
No,
What to say? You son of a bitch.
and then like pale girl makeup was on there too.
Pale. What?
Oh, yeah,
before
you
that?
skipped a lot in there. I saw there was a lot in there. You skipped over some.
Good for you.
I'm
Anyway,
interested about things.
They got private for a reason.
She's like, how
Come
many
on
times
now.
can I run in a circle
Come
before I
on
get
now.
dizzy?
I haven't.
I just need to know everything. I
Tara
mean,
just by herself at home, just like it's so fucking lonely. It's like all these weird.
how do you play wall ball by yourself?
Can I do pull-ups upside down?
Can you?
750,000.
You think it made 750,000 opening weekend?
Yes.
Wally, what do you think it made opening weekend?
I don't know. I went way off on all these.
fucking
You
throw a
fucking
number.
too, dude.
I'm gonna say out of 200. I'm gonna say how much was it? 30
So
that it cost.
it cost $33 million.
I'm gonna say 20 million.
20 million.
That's a lot.
Tara,
The first weekend.
That's a lot.
first weekend, what do you think it made? Put your search history up against what you think it is.
My search history. up
Right. So when you're
against it.
wrong,
like,
we get to
none
see
of
your
you were
search
gonna-
history.
There's nothing. I don't even know how to
I like
look
this
up
game.
what something made
We
opening
should
weekend.
make this game every week.
Literally, you type that in.
I would
You
just
could
type
do that.
in
I'm-
opening weekend.
You're
Box
acting.
office?
You're acting like you've never done this
I
before.
have
and
never
I
done
know
it. I
you're
don't
fucking
even know
full
how
of
to
shit.
do
No,
it.
no, no, no,
Suspicious.
no. I've never
Someone
looked
that's
up.
I
No,
consider
no, no.
mildly intelligent. You
No,
are
no.
full of shit.
No, 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 no. I'm
Very
saying I've never.
suspicious.
No, I've never looked up
hold on,
like an
hold on.
individual opening
Who am
weekend.
I? How would you even look that up?
Yeah, exactly. Like, really, dude? Go ahead, Tara.
I know how to look up everything else that we talk about.
Yeah, we know you know how to look up a lot of things
It's
after that
all-
fucking search history scroll.
Leave my search history alone.
It's all from today.
Leave
too.
Brittany alone.
Fucking list. Where you
It's so long.
So,
I have a mind full of intrigue.
did
All
you
the things
answer?
she looks at.
Did you say
along the
something?
way.
Did I say?
Opening
Oh,
weekend.
no.
That's opening
God
weekend.
damn.
It's a
Opening
good
weekend.
opening weekend.
Shrek had a great opening weekend.
What was that?
They had a great fucking.
100 and some million
They were
dollars.
just fucking yelling.
Jesus
I
Christ.
know, good for Shrek.
Uh,
Remember, it made 225.1 million.
That's a lot.
Gross.
Fuck, I fucked up.
You're gross.
Fuck it, whatever.
Randy's like
Stupid.
700,000. I don't know.
Stupid.
It's a 750.
Just. What'd you say? 20?
I'm not fucking telling you.
For anyone listening, instead of watching, Tara is trying to figure
How
this
dare
out.
you do that?
She's looking everywhere.
13 million.
That's a common one for a good movie, right? 13?
13. That's why I feel like we've done some before that were like 12, 13. So that's why I'm saying that.
But 200 is a big. That's a big one.
That is a big number, though.
Let's go, Randall. What is it? Say something. Just spit a number out. If you say anything under $1 million, I'm gonna fucking kick you.
He already
He already
said
did. He
750.
already
I said
did. He said
750.
750.
You fucking.
I
Psychopath.
sucked.
My God. That's probably what like the smallest role in that movie made.
That's
I
probably.
was in the
true.
background and
I'm not
I made
good at this
750,000.
game.
All right,
Not
all right,
good
all
at any of these
Steve.
games.
Actual
I did
retail
Zoe's
price.
makeup. I made 700,000.
Actual
12
retail
million.
price.
32.1 million.
Hey, I was close.
Wow.
That's a lot of money.
I mean,
know,
almost
a lot
what
of
it
quiche.
cost to make in one weekend. They made their money back.
Good
almost.
for them.
Yeah.
A lot of quiche.
A lot of cash.
Wow.
A lot of loony.
Top 10 that week.
That's
I think
my
this
favorite.
is everybody's
That's
favorite
my
part
favorite segment.
of the game. Number 10, a movie that I can't believe we have not covered on this show yet. School of Rock.
Oh,
I thought we
so
have. I would have
good.
picked that a while ago.
It's-
Figured you guys did it at the beginning.
Then you
Yeah, I
come
don't-
in.
Right? I can't. I just. Yeah. Number 9, Runaway Jury.
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah.
I think I've seen like
Yeah, yeah.
trailers for it, and I
Yep.
went, I'm not going to a jury, and I'm not going to run
Cusack?
away.
Is that a John
Probably.
Cusack?
What isn't
I
a
think it's
John
John
Cusack movie?
I think it's John Cusack with the chick.
Is it?
With the
Q
chick
or-
I
from
gotta
The
look it up.
Mummy. With
Look,
the chick
she's
from
looking
The
it
Mummy.
up with that.
Cusack.
Oh, Rachel Weisz.
Run away.
Cusack, right?
Cusack.
Run
Cusack?
away, train
Well, a lot of people are saying it like
never going
COO
back. Cusack.
Cusack.
I thought it was
instead
sick.
of like
Cusack.
a
No, it's
like a
Cusack.
Cusack.
It's
sack.
Like
yeah, but
ball
it's pronounced
Like ball
Cusack.
Cusack. Like
It's
cue ball.
enunciated Cusack. Yeah,
Cue
yeah.
ball and ball
Sack.
sack.
It is
Take out the ball and take out the cue.
is sack.
Wait, the ball. Cue ball. Wait. Cue ball sack.
He's
Oh my
like-
God!
he's
Take
like-
out the ball and
he's
it's
like
cue
cue
sack.
ball.
yeah,
sack
yeah.
ball
I was
and
right. So it's him and Rachel Weisz from
Weisz.
The Mummy. Yeah.
Yes. I like her.
That's Steve's
Oh, Jeremy Piven is in that.
Oh,
You listen
girlfriend.
to Taylor Swift?
What?
Is that what I just saw?
What?
You listen to Taylor Swift?
Of course, she listens to Taylor
Yeah,
Swift.
I
She listened to
She's a woman.
She listened to Taylor Slow.
It wasn't even a new album.
You saw her face.
It was on
I don't
shuffle.
even know. I don't even know.
It was on shuffle. So
I was just curious.
Number 8.
He just fucking gave a layup right there. That's
Woo!
perfect.
Number 8, Mystic River.
Oh,
Not Mystic Pizza.
that's a good one.
Mystic River.
Mystic Pizza is a good one.
Same
But
thing,
that's
just a
much
river
older.
instead.
That's much older.
Much
than
older,
2003.
Number 7. I'm gonna watch this movie again because one person, Jessica Biel, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Jessica Biel has a
Jessica
great
Biel with
booty.
blood all over her too. You know, like
No, she didn't have a lot of blood on her in that
was it
movie.
muddy?
What?
She had
Maybe it's
something
mud.
all over her at one point.
She did a movie where she was like
Sweat?
swimming, and like the whole trailer was just her and a camera following her in a bathing suit, and I was like,
Is it Fever Pitch?
it might have been it. I don't
with
know.
Freddie Prinze?
It might have been it. I don't
Yeah,
know.
when
Freddie
he first
Prinze.
saw her, she was swimming in her
Yeah.
pool because he was like cutting their grass or
Yeah.
something. And he like ran over like,
Number
like a
6.
tree or something.
Love Actually.
Oh, that's another.
My ex-wife
Isn't that a
loved
Christmassy
movie.
movie?
Your
It's
what?
also my ex-wife.
Oh, I thought you
Isn't
said
that
your
a
wife. I'm
Christmassy
like,
movie?
No, my ex-wife.
what are you not telling us?
My ex-wife.
Is it probably? I don't know.
I think it happens at Christmas time.
Maybe.
Yeah. And
Does it got- does
there's
it got
also
Rick
soft
from the-
porn in there.
It's got Hugh
We've
Grant
had
in
this
it.
conversation
With
before.
who?
Soft porn. It's one of the scenes in there. Like
You say
know-
soft porn?
Soft porn.
Yeah.
It is.
soft
They
porn.
meet on the set of.
Yeah. Soft porn.
Oh.
Speaking of I started watching the new Game of Thrones stuff
Is it good?
last night.
The House of Dragon.
Yeah, they went all
Dicks.
out like first episode.
I haven't watched
Bunch
it
of
yet.
cocks
You
in
Yeah.
there.
watch it.
Bunch of
I'm
cacks.
not gonna
bunch
say
of-
it.
bunch of
cacks.
Bunch of dragon cacks.
I think that now the whole season's done. I'll go and watch it. But I wasn't.
Yeah, I think I'm
I wasn't
with that
about
too.
doing the one episode
It's pretty
a week
good.
thing.
It's pretty good. I binged 5 of them last night.
I've heard that it's good.
Yeah.
And I've seen interviews with some of the people, and I don't know them from anything else. Are they
Yeah,
like did
there's a
they
bunch
kind
of
of grab
people.
new?
So the
Well, the
the
one
main
dude-
bad dude's from Morpheus. I don't know if you watch Morpheus.
Oh, okay.
That terrible movie
Morpheus.
with Jared
He's
Leto.
from Doctor Who, motherfucker.
Yeah, but he was in Morpheus, and
Okay.
I just watched that
All
shit.
right.
But like the
and the only
girls,
reason his jaw structure is fucking whack. It's
I didn't notice most of the actresses and stuff, but I love that sound
there's no
from the
big-
one interview. That audio is like a huge TikTok trend now, where she's like, "What's your drink of choice?"
Right.
A
She's a
Negroni.
Negroni.
Number
Oh, stunning!
number 5. Radio.
Oh, I forgot
got that
that
as a
movie
DVD for a
existed.
fucking Christmas
Junior,
present that year.
Cuba, yeah.
Cuba.
What was that diving movie he did with what's his face?
Monument. No,
movie.
Monument Men. No, not Monument.
No, it was him and
Metal.
Snow Dogs.
Medal of Honor.
Snow Dogs. It's not Medal of Honor.
not
It's a
Medal
video
of Honor?
game.
Diving.
I think
Yeah. Gene Hackman's in it, I think.
It was like a movie based. They were like he was in diving school.
Yeah, I know exactly. Like in the
called him
40s or
Cookie.
30s. Yeah,
Cookie.
it was a great movie.
Snow Dogs. Oh, you know what's
Robert De
sad?
Niro, right?
Oh no,
Eight
it was
Below.
Robert De Niro.
Yeah, Robert De Niro.
Eight Below is really, really sad.
Come at me.
Never heard of her.
Come on, Cookie.
Eight Below.
I got
that
nipples.
is that
Greg.
racist?
Can you make it? What?
It's about a
Is
dog
Cookie
sled
racist?
team.
It was racist, wasn't it?
It's racist.
Story. Paul Walker was in it.
Chocolate chip
R.I.P.
cookie.
Yeah, it's my bad.
Paul Walker was in it. It's very sad. But it's a true story. There was like a blizzard coming. They had to leave. They couldn't take the dogs on the.
Do you
So they had to
think
leave and
that
come. They had to leave and come back for them.
Paul
Dogs
Walker was a
Live,
good actor?
He's
Yes.
mediocre at best.
All right. B-list.
No, he's
The best thing he's ever done
Didn't you
is
say,
driven
like,
a car without
Fast and
looking.
Furious.
What?
Yes. Didn't you? I feel like I
was
mentioned Randall being the fuckboy movies. I feel like Randall would go and watch any new Fast and the
I'm
Furious
gonna
movie
watch it,
in
yes.
theaters.
I haven't seen the last.
See,
like,
I knew it, I knew
bajillion
it.
of them, like the last 12.
It's a whole thing with
I
being
feel
like-
like he was the same type of person in everything he played.
Which isn't a bad thing.
Into the Blue,
Shit.
Fast and the
Tom Cruise.
Furious. He was the fucking the friend that made the bet with Freddie Prinze, and she's all that. And he was
my God,
very
he
much
was.
like he was always kind of like a.
I had an epiphany about a
Epiphany?
revelation
Not another
about
teen movie
Tom
is-
Cruise.
what- sorry, yeah, what? He's gay?
About him in Collateral, right? We were
Oh, okay.
talking about
Yeah, yeah.
that. That was his different. I don't think he was different in that role. I just think he was the same, but it works just as good because he's a fucking lunatic. You know what
So
I'm
you
saying?
think it fit because it needed to be that.
That makes
he was
perfect
pers-
sense. He
he's
is
the
Tom
same,
Cruise.
He's the same in that.
But because he's crazy always,
You know
he's
what I'm
crazy good.
yeah. Yes.
My
He
man.
was a terrible casting for Jack Reacher. I'm sorry. He really was.
Not going to watch it. Number
It was-
four.
The show was good. The
Wanna
movie
be
with
Jason
him in
Bourne.
it was
Just want to be Jason Bourne.
not.
want to.
He doesn't fit. Jack Reacher's supposed to be this huge guy. Tom Cruise is one of the shortest actors in fucking Hollywood.
Hey, I'm Tom Cruise in 4'5", but
Do
I
you-
stand on boxes.
Do either of you think you could take Tom Cruise?
In a fight?
No.
I feel like he'd fuck us
me?
up. I
No,
feel like
fuck
Tom
them.
Cruise is a little crazy. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I think you want to beat his
Throat
ass,
him.
but I think you would get your ass
Throat
beat.
him.
I feel like
Just
he's
do
someone.
this.
I feel like he's someone that like on the side takes jujitsu and stuff like that.
Exactly,
You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
he just seems like that type of person.
I have seen some like
Like,
behind
that's how
the
he stays
scenes
in
things,
shape.
and he's actually
Yeah, yeah.
pretty like badass.
Unless,
Yeah, like that's how he
Well,
stays
it's
in shape.
pretty bad.
Also, he does
I
like
might-
his own
I think I'd
stunts.
struggle. I
I'd
might
kick
lose
him in the
that.
nuts.
He
You
like
know,
does
down.
his own stunts.
I'm
and
playing
shit.
dirty.
Like
I'd have to.
No,
to
here's
fucking
here's
suffocate
the
that.
problem. Tom Cruise gonna be like, "What? Prison rules, bitch," and just kill you.
yeah.
No, I'm
He
kicking
just
him in
has
the
a
nuts.
gun.
Yeah, right.
He probably has like 10 concealed carries. That's
pulls
No,
it out of
and
his
like
ear
the
hole.
Scientologist would help him
pulls it out
hide
of his-
that
Oh
shit.
yeah,
Thought
yeah.
this was
pulls it
They
out
would
of his fight.
help him hide your body instantly. So the Scientologist, like they would just
All right,
like
tag for the episode. Do you think you could kill Tom Cruise before he kills you?
And the thing is, he just has guns in places, like
Just anywhere.
like his ass, like an ankle gun, maybe.
In his
He's
ass.
getting kicked in the dick. I don't care.
He doesn't have a dick. He's
He-
Tom Cruise.
He's
been removed for
I think
speed.
you get,
Probably got a big
I
old
think you
baby.
get one kick.
You get one kick.
Yeah.
Have you seen him run?
He runs fast. From
He
his
also
skinny
runs like a
thoughts.
fucking idiot.
How
So
do you
there's
run,
that.
Randall? I feel like you have a weird run. You got a weird run?
Dude, I used to do track.
I feel
am
like because he's
good.
tall,
I never
he
said
might
you
have a
weren't
weird
fast,
run.
but I said
got
you
that
have a
weird
weird
run.
run.
You're tall
No,
and
my
like
hands
all
are-
your
my hands usually lamp like this.
All right, let's. You guys want to take bets?
okay, boy.
Who do you think would win in a 40-yard dash, me or Randall?
Oh, Wally, all day.
I'm fucking built like
we're
a fucking.
doing it.
Yeah,
That man,
oh,
this man doesn't
yeah,
look
yeah.
aerodynamic, but he's got the Haas genes where he's just like,
Maybe
gets it.
now you get me. But
Let's
a couple
train.
years ago when I was in the Marine Corps.
Oh
my
well,
God,
yeah,
I
If
was
you had
so-
me
I
a
was
couple years
so-
ago, let me tell you, buddy. Before
boy, you don't
post
even
boy,
know.
I was as quick
I
as
was
it got.
so
Before COVID.
fast in high school and college, and then I gained weight.
This is
and
about me and
stopped
Wally, so if you
exercising.
don't fucking mind.
That was so
good. That was
mean.
good. Hey, remember in like middle school?
I think Tara could probably beat your ass.
Probably.
We're about to find out.
we're going outside after this 40-yard dash down the fucking.
Remember
hut.
last week
It's
when he
just like
wasn't
fucking
here?
going.
Yeah.
An extra reel at the end of the video, and it's just us racing each other down the street.
I got it.
We get lights on me here.
Look, I got a good
This is
straightaway.
fucking
We can do this.
That's why I said 40-yard dash. If we're going any longer than that, I'm fucking.
And 40 yards.
Speaking of
40 yards, I'm fucking,
Speaking of 40, number 4,
there we go.
Scary Movie 3.
That's
Jesus.
probably one of the
The
best
best
ones.
one.
No.
Second
Yes.
one is probably my favorite.
The
Is
first
Scary
one's the
Movie
best.
the 3, the one with
First
the
one's
sign
good.
stuff and
Yes.
where he's
Yeah.
Eminette?
Yeah.
He does
Yeah.
the 8 Mile.
It's great.
Yeah.
That is
It's
funny.
good.
That's what I'm saying. That
That's
one's
the
so
first one
good.
I ever saw.
Well, have you seen the first
With
one?
Charlie Sheen.
I've seen all
That's
of them now.
yeah.
Okay, all right.
That's probably the best of the.
Her hat gets increasingly bigger and
I
bigger every
agree,
time.
yes.
It's funny.
Plus, that's if that movie hadn't existed, we wouldn't have gotten the whole.
Tiger blood.
If it's a rat
think
when
this-
it's outside, and if it's inside, it's a mouse.
Kevin
What if
Hart-
a mouse goes outside? Does it become a rat? And if a rat goes inside, does it become a mouse?
then
Man,
he's
that's
like-
some deep shit.
if you go to bed dead, do you wake up?
Do you wake up dead? If you
Go to
die
bed
in your
alive
sleep?
and go to bed. Do you wake up dead?
I will say this.
Man, that's some deep shit.
The one thing that sucks about that is that movie literally made Kevin Hart famous. And I don't
Was
like
that his first one?
Isn't
wasn't
it
his
funny
first
how
movie,
many how
but-
many like supporting comedy roles he had
A
before
lot.
like
The best bout in any of those movies, I think, was was it the second one or the first one, Steve, with the My Germs?
That's the second,
Second.
one.
So the second one
That
where it's
take
him and the
my
dude in the
strong
wheelchair.
hand.
Yep.
It's like, how about you give me a standing ovation? He says that to the dude in the
Oh,
wheelchair.
the second,
I'll
and
fuck you up.
she
It's
gets
so
fucked by that
perfect.
ghost like
Yeah.
all the way up, like the
And she's like stuck to the ceiling. Isn't she like stuck to the
yes.
ceiling?
She's
It's great,
she's
man.
on the ceiling, and then
Time out.
what?
Kevin Hart was in what?
Scary Movie 3.
3.
He was the
He was
Black
talking with
friend
the
friend.
dude.
So remember there was the
He
bigger
was-
black friend who's
there's a
got the
couple-
dreads. He's the guy who's always wearing the toque. Sorry, beanie for you
He was the
Americans.
short one. He's like talking.
And I feel
to
like
them.
in that era, of it,
Americans
that was
do.
his typecasted role.
he was
like
in all the like the
side
8
kick
Mile
black
related
guy.
scenes.
Correct.
He was like friends with
Fucking
that
flips
guy.
his hood up and his KKK.
I put mayo on my Wonder Bread.
Whitey just struck back.
And he throws the...
And he comes up, and they're like, "Oh shit!"
I love the Cindy.
Oh, yeah.
Cindy!
so good.
Your TV is leaking.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Look at
okay.
you. Look at you. All right, top 3 that week in no particular order, and then we guess Elf, Brother Bear, The Matrix Revolutions.
Oh, fuck.
That
Is
feels
that
like
the
that
second
feels like
one?
a really
Elf,
random.
Matrix, Brother
Right.
Bear.
Elf,
Top to bottom.
Wally's going
Same.
Elf,
No,
Matrix, Brother Bear.
Same.
Same?
Are you?
But different, but still same?
No,
Is
it's
that
the
the
same.
second? Which
Matrix
Matrix is that?
Revolutions is
This is
2,
the
right?
worst one
'Cause
out
it
of the
went
bunch.
The Matrix.
Yeah, but this is
What was the
opening
third
weekend.
one? What was the
Opening
third
weekend,
one?
right?
Opening weekend for The Matrix Revolution.
Yep.
Opening weekend for Elf. Third week for Brother Bear.
Yeah. So
Matrix is so
same.
big, it might just because people wanted to see it, but I still
No,
think I'm going
I
to go
think
Elf,
yep.
Matrix, and then Brother Bear.
Matrix, Elf, Brother Bear.
It is The Matrix, Elf, Brother Bear.
Fuck yeah.
Randy.
Of course. Fuck yeah. People were excited about the first Matrix. Why wouldn't they be excited about the
That's the only
Second
reason I said
Matrix.
And then they
Brother
went and
Bear.
saw it and
opening
went, what
weekend.
is this?
opening
Yeah, it was
weekend?
fucking
This
trash.
sucks.
Yeah, I used my context clues that time.
Watch the newest one. You want to see fucking garbage.
Oof. One of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life.
It's bad.
Really bad. It was the idea in the beginning was kind of cool. And then they just went, hey, you want to take a shit on something? This movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like in a pool.
You're welcome. If you think about it, pool is just a big non-flushable toilet.
You're right.
Non-flushable.
It's a
I think
non-flushable
that's the
filtered
worst part.
toilet.
That's the worst part of
Randy's so confused right now.
Randy, I shit in a pool late high school.
I like how
I
you
had
just
to
went
poop,
right into it.
so-
I shit in a pool.
That's
I
it.
just shit
I
in a
did
pool.
it. Not proud of it, but it happened.
That's fine.
And it was discussed. These two also discuss things, but they don't want it to be said on this podcast.
I didn't
so.
say anything. Did I say something?
it. Did you?
I don't think I did.
I don't think you did.
You did, but not about you pooping yourself.
No, you told us about how
I
your
do that all
parents
the
found out
time.
you lost your virginity.
Oh, yeah. Let's not bring that back up.
Tara also had a good story, but we won't talk about it.
The tomatometer time. The rotting tomatoes.
Roddy T's.
The rotty
Teas.
teas.
That's the best one. You can't
Say
not say
rotting?
that.
You like that? The rotting tomatoes.
Okay.
Oh.
It's rotten.
It's another band name right there.
Rotten tomatoes. What do we think the critics and audience gave this out of 100%?
Like
We're
so
going
much.
to Randy first.
Critic 67, audience 83.
Okay, Tara.
That's not bad, actually.
I know.
There's no bid. There's no bid.
I got one right.
keep-
I'm
I
on a
keep
hot
forgetting.
streak. Gotta keep going.
I have a video file of this movie and I never put it on.
That was good.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
The movie. Oh my God! It's
That's
so
a scene you
I
were
can
like,
feel
I don't
my
even
heartbeat.
remember that part.
I don't remember this. What is happening here? I
And then
fucking
he
watched
eats
this
it,
movie
and then
today.
he eats it.
How did I miss
Oh,
that?
it didn't show that.
How did I miss that? Anyways, Tara, what do you
Yeah.
think the critics and audience gave it out of 100?
Oh.
Nope. I'm back.
That's my face.
I think critics 72, audience 83.
I was gonna go higher too.
What do you got?
I'm gonna
83.
go. I'm gonna go critics 75, and then audience I'll go 80.
I don't actually even remember what I said. What did I
You
say?
guys are piggybacking off me. That's what that is.
What did I say?
You're welcome.
No one's
I don't even
piggybacking
know.
off you, Randall. You were like, you had like a 20.
What did I say? 78, 83. What did I say?
I don't know. What
78, 83? I don't remember now.
I wasn't paying attention.
Mine are close, so it was mid 70s and then 80. That's
Yeah.
what mine was.
It
Yeah,
is as
yeah.
follows: critics 85, audience 79.
Who backwards?
Oh, so yeah, I was just
I don't remember.
I was
mine,
not expecting
interesting.
that to
So
be
critics
that.
were higher.
Yeah, on a movie
I
in
was
which the main
67,
character
83.
is. I'm not going to say the R word.
Oh my god.
What's another word for
Retarded.
R? Thank you. There you go. Yeah, thank you.
No one likes the word, but whatever.
IMDb score. My brain 7. Leonard Washington 7.
Well, that makes sense if the audience was 70
I
something.
guess.
Although they were almost 80. Didn't you say 79?
Mm. Who was our favorite character in this movie, Randy?
Probably the dad.
The dad.
Good old Walter.
Why is that? Because he has a character arc.
He does a very big one.
Yeah.
Because at the first he was like, "Get the
You
fuck out of
flirting
my
with
office,
him right now?
dude."
Jesus.
Flirting?
Flirting with you?
You just said like a really big one. And I'm like, wait, hold on. You're not supposed to say it like that.
I had a really big one.
Calm down, Randall. Jeez.
And then
fucking
it left
Relax.
his body.
And then it left his body.
And then it left his body and started going around attacking.
You watch
Fucking
that
people.
Boston, the dude from Boston's TikToks where he's like, relax.
Relax.
Relax. All right, never mind.
Oh,
Yours,
with
go
his
ahead.
wife, who's like from Boston.
Well, just get dubbed over with people that are getting hit on,
Oh.
like talking about like Johnsons and dinglings and
No.
boobs, and like relax.
I have not. Anyways, Tara, who's your favorite character?
It's probably going to be between Buddy
Mm-hmm.
and the angry elf and Peter Dinklage.
The angry elf? Who's the angry elf?
Peter
Oh,
Dinklage.
that's racist.
That's what he calls him in
Call
it.
me Elf one more time.
I like everyone
He's
that's
an
not a main
angry
character
elf.
in this.
That's it.
Yeah.
Literally everyone that's not like kind of like I like the manager.
Mm-hmm.
He's hilarious.
Reminds me of my uncle.
He is funny.
Yeah, I like
Uncle's
Peter.
white.
Peter
How they
Dinklage.
chase each other.
Yeah, that's great. It's all good. It's every side character.
I
is
love
great.
that he shows up when he does all the
the
stuff.
little
and he's
girl
like,
even the little
and he's
brother.
like,
it's
they
all way
sent-
better.
I think they sent someone from corporate. He's like all like
Trying to undermine.
crazy about all the stuff in it. She's like, they're pretty pissed about this.
So yeah, my favorite character is that store manager. He's great.
He's so funny.
And he's in another movie that was with Favreau. Couples
Retreat.
Yeah, and he's great in that too.
Yeah,
I
So-
love that. Stanley, spelled with a C.
Boom.
And they're
he
like,
always has
I
that
love how
perfect
then
delivery.
I love how then they show them and they're like
How do you?
they're trying to like think of how it would be.
Did you get
spelled.
attacked by a shark? No. So shut up.
It's like the cuts like this big.
No. Yeah. No.
I had a traumatic experience.
I'm trying to remember what movie he was at. The manager dude was in a Speedo.
That's
Couples
that one.
Retreat.
Couples
Is it?
Retreat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was a different one where there was
that
two.
was him?
There was two black
Yeah.
guys in a Speedo. It was like a football movie.
Blue
Maybe.
Crush, Blue.
Crush?
That might have been it.
Oh,
Yes.
Surfing.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
yeah.
love that
Oh
movie.
my
Yeah,
god,
yeah,
I
yeah.
forgot
It's
about that
so
movie.
good.
Michelle Rodriguez,
So good.
And Kate
Bosworth.
Bosworth?
Yeah,
Yes,
Bosworth.
She got the two different colors.
I knew that
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
somewhere. That was hiding
Wow,
somewhere.
I haven't. I want to watch that movie
Blue
again.
Crush was great.
Yeah, that
I
was
feel
a
like
good
if you
movie.
watch it, it's
Great.
probably not gonna hold up.
No, it's gonna hold up because
but-
it feels like a Disney Channel movie to me.
And it's not. You know what I mean? It's like not. It's like weak. It's
There
a little
was-
weak,
hold
but
on.
like
There was another girl in there with them. Remember, there was 3 of them.
Yeah,
There was
but she
Kate
didn't
Bosworth,
do, like-
Michelle Rodriguez, and somebody else.
yeah, but she didn't really do
No, but
like anything.
was that a famous person?
No, I don't think she was. I think
It was
she
the Fast and Furious chick, right? So that was
Michelle Rodriguez.
Yeah,
and then
she
there
was
was the
best
blonde,
friend.
but the blonde hasn't been in a bunch of the main
no,
characters.
blonde
Bosworth.
is Kate Bosworth.
Right. There was one other person there.
Yeah, she had like short hair,
Yeah.
like
Look
reddish
it up, Wally.
brown.
I'm going.
But
Look
I
at-
don't remember her in anything else.
No, and then the main guy who was like the quarterback. He was in a bunch of stuff and then
is
wasn't.
in
New Girl?
Vampire Diaries.
Oh.
I think
Yeah, isn't he like one of the main characters?
Yeah, the third
He
character hasn't been
is-
in anything.
What's that girl?
Sonoy Lake.
There's no singing to the North Pole.
Sonoy like. What a
there
name.
is.
Matthew
not.
She got
Davis
some serious fucking.
is his name. Matthew Davis
Matthew Davis.
is
what a
the
random,
quarterback
That's
or
a
whatever he
normal
is.
normal name.
But
Matthew
he was
Davis.
in he was in the Vampire Diaries. So then he was also in Legacies, since that's a branch
Yeah,
off
there
of
is.
Vampire Diaries.
Phase on love.
But
Phase
he was
on.
he was also the boyfriend in Legally Blonde that got into Harvard and broke up with her.
Right. What a good. Even that movie's pretty good.
Legally Blonde.
Yeah. Least favorite characters, Randy.
The owner,
The owner.
the fucking book. Dude.
Oh,
You know what I'm
okay.
talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah, the
You
guy
know
I'm
what
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
talking
he
about?
was
What the
a
fuck was his name?
dick.
I feel like
He
I
was a dick.
douchebag.
On purpose, obviously. But yeah.
It's Christmas. Who cares if
Yeah.
it's Christmas Eve? Blah, blah, blah.
If you fucking
was
look at it,
stupid.
you're done here. You are
Although,
done.
I would have been pretty pissed too if like they sent a book out to be sold and it didn't have the last page in it.
I think that's
That's
the
what he was
point,
pissed
right?
about.
Like,
what?
Yeah.
Like
he was such a bitch that he just did that. The Replacements is great. Yeah.
A football one.
Keanu.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I got you. Wally, do you have a least favorite character?
Not really. Not in this. If I had to think about it, I don't know. I don't think I have one.
I think Randall wants
I mean,
to be
the
here
dad.
for this, though.
Actually, you know
maybe
what?
maybe the dad, but I like him too. So it's like I don't know.
yeah, yeah,
Just
yeah.
getting up in front of this camera here, that's fine.
But also,
Better than getting down in front of this camera.
Oh,
I feel like this is gonna be like not okay to say, but like
Retarded.
I didn't really like Santa.
You didn't like Santa?
I thought he was kind of
blah.
yeah, and he was kind of a dick at some parts.
Do you still believe in Santa, Tara? Do you believe it exists?
I believe in the spirit of Christmas.
Ooh.
That's not what I fucking asked.
That's not what I asked. Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth.
I think that there are people that believe in things that are just as fictitious as Santa, and it makes them feel
Stop
better.
being a goddamn
So-
lawyer and answer my question.
Hold on, I want
what
to
I
piggyback.
believe.
I'm piggybacking what she's trying to
Sure,
get
Steve,
at.
go ahead.
She's talking about religion.
Sure.
I think that
I
if
worship
it makes,
Santa.
I think that yeah,
I
think that.
crucify people
But,
for
that's why I said I believe in the Christmas spirit, because do I think that Santa is really a man that delivers presents?
No. No.
But I believe in the concept of Santa.
I'm gonna like, do you have a chimney, Tara?
No.
Oh damn.
She's like, no,
I'm
because
just
you're
gonna-
not
I'm just
coming
gonna
down it.
chuck
Which
some
is how I
hefty
know
presents
Santa
in your
doesn't
window.
deliver. That's how I know Santa doesn't deliver me presents.
Merry Christmas, bitch.
Have you not seen the Santa Claus?
Yes,
the
but-
thermostat turns into one and it comes down it.
No, but that was like a whole. I don't even think I have that shit.
You don't have a
Maybe I do.
thermostat?
Maybe I do. Yeah, maybe.
I was like, wait, hold on.
How don't you have a thermostat? A thermos?
You look like someone that likes their house really.
Thermos.
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 Do you like your house really cold?
No.
Do you like it really warm?
No.
She likes it
Perfect, right in the middle.
just in the middle.
Like
71. Look, I know what's up.
Between
71's a little warm.
Between 70.
I'm like a 66.
So normally
66.
it's
I'm like
70.
freezing, baby.
Like right now. We also
Shut up.
we also have like the thermostat where like you can have it set so that at nighttime it'll automatically drop, so you're not like overusing.
Yeah,
She's
mine does the
in
same
whatever.
thing.
the technology where she has a schedule set out for her thermostat.
Yeah, so I think at
Me too.
nighttime when
Yeah,
we
me too. Who
sleep, I
doesn't?
think it drops to
doesn't?
like 67 or something. But I think during the
Retard.
day,
Sorry,
I think
what?
it's like,
Elf.
Elf does not have it.
this is this whole
this guy.
episode now.
Bend under. Bend under. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're fucking up. You're just bend over.
Switch the camera.
You say
There's
bend
what,
under?
to what camera? This is the
Bend
camera you're
over.
sitting
That
on?
one.
That's you sitting
What kind
down.
of podcast is this? Bend over.
Bend over.
But yeah, I felt like
Now bend under.
I just
What do you
felt
want me to do?
Santa.
I want
was
you to
kind of-
bend over and bend under at the same time.
Santa was like not jolly enough. He was actually kind of like
He needs more blankets
rude
and
at
less
times.
blankets at the same time. Sorry, I'm Kara.
He needs more blankets and less
I'm
blankets.
too hot and too cold. He needs more blankets.
Although right now our house is at 70 and I was freezing during the day today for some reason.
Dude, I'll sleep with the windows open in the wintertime.
What a guy.
Sounds great.
I mean, I would rather
Mountain
be
Without
Man.
blankets.
I would
sounds
rather be cold in my house
psychopath.
than hot
No,
because
I
I can
just-
just
I
put
burn hot,
blankets
baby.
on and stuff.
Well,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
but come on.
Baby!
Like,
I
if
burn
I-
hot, baby.
if
You
I'm-
guys are so cute together.
Oh, thanks.
If I'm sleeping with no
That's
clothes
right,
on,
baby. Sorry, go ahead, Tara.
if I'm sleeping with no clothes on and I'm still sweating, I'm mad. Like that makes me angry.
Well, you can't take off any more clothes.
That's what I'm saying. So
Right.
I'd rather be chilly at nighttime.
Exactly. I like, you can put more blankets on.
I like the magic of me going to bed in my boxers with the windows open
And waking up with no boxers?
and then waking.
Where'd they go?
Well, no, I was gonna say then waking up somehow under my blankets, and
You
I'm
were
like,
cold.
How did this happen?
I'm like the ghost tucked me in or something.
See, mine's the opposite.
I was like, oh,
I've gone to bed
Baby!
before with like a t-shirt or like hoodie or something on
And it
because
comes off.
I don't sleep in pants. I'm not allowed to sleep in pants in my house. But
do you know what I think is?
Hold
kinda,
on. Say that again because you went. Not allowed.
I'm not allowed to sleep in pants in my house. When
Baby.
but I have woken up in the next morning without my clothes on.
Do you know something that I think
Hold
is...
on.
I think that I
Hold
got
on.
hot.
Are you doing that? Or is
No, I am. I think what happens
Karen,
is
come
I
on.
get
What
hot.
are you doing, guy?
And
Just wake her up.
in my slumber state, I'm probably waking up and just like, and then I
fucking
don't remember
something.
because it's usually on the floor, like next to the bed, and I think I wake up hot, but I wake up and I'm like,
Oh, well,
Damn, my
all right.
titties. My titties are
I have
out.
no clothes on.
It just came out.
I think it's cool for a girl to sleep in a hoodie and undies, but I think it's also kind of feminine for a dude to do the same thing.
We'll sleep in a hoodie.
Look,
and
I
undies?
just sleep with nothing.
I don't think I've ever been around a guy
full
that
ass nude?
slept in a hoodie.
Huh?
You're full ass nude?
Oh, yeah. People tell me all the time, what are you going to do when there's a fucking emergency?
Well, you got a fucking anaconda. in the
Like
pants.
t-shirt.
Fucking
We're
well.
flying out the door. I'm
Much
putting this
less
fire
normal
out,
guys.
baby.
Yeah, we gotta have
Baby.
stuff. You know what I mean?
I go outside, the emergency's over.
I'm used to guys either sleeping in
See, hanging out
like
of the window by his dick.
This man is using his own penis to fucking get down his house. What a genius.
I'm used to guys either
unroll out.
sleeping.
People just start climbing down.
All right, everybody, climb on.
Tie it
my
around your
God.
waist a bunch and you lock it into something. You just
Have you ever
roll
seen the
out.
ending of Die Hard where he's, or not the ending, but the midpoint where he jumps off the roof
Oh yeah,
with the
that's
fire
it.
hose?
Oh, that's it.
Exactly.
He's
Continue.
locked in. He's locked in.
I was saying most guys that I have shared slumber with
Schlared?
Slept with.
Slayer?
Shared?
Fucking slept with.
have
Shared
slept
slumber.
in like either a shirt and boxers or just boxers or whatever.
I'll do whatever.
Nothing. I'm ready to go all
It
the
all
time.
depends. I'm ready.
You hear that,
Ready to go all
Tiff?
the time.
No, if Carrick slept naked, I would never get any sleep. I feel like.
Yeah, huh. That's why he's tired all the fucking time.
But that's
Oh, now you
also
guys
why
understand.
I'm allowed to sleep in the pants on.
Let the man sleep.
It's the dog that keeps us
I'm gonna
up.
tell you something
What?
glorious about
Let's hear it.
sleeping by yourself.
You can
Oh, yeah. I got the world's largest bed, and it's like,
California King.
yeah, no, I got the one right up from that.
Times two.
Alaskan King.
Yeah,
or
it's
whatever it is.
wider than it is.
Wyoming King.
Alaska.
Is it
wide-
that big?
It's
Is it really?
wider than it is long. How was that time in my bed, baby?
That's why.
Baby!
It's wide.
I've been in the bedroom.
I
a couple
got
times.
the
wider than it is-
Mexican
it is
Mexican
long.
King.
I also built the bed frame perfectly.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
That's
Hip high.
Carrick
Okay,
was
hold
just
on.
saying
I got
yesterday that's
one-
what we need. Not a California King because we don't
Nice.
need it longer.
Nice.
You
We
know what I'm
need
saying?
we need a wider
Favorite
bed with
place.
the dogs
Favorite
and stuff.
spot.
You
I
want,
got one story to
It's
tell
strate-
before we
oh.
get super deep.
before you go, I'm gonna,
Oh,
I'm gonna,
okay.
I'm gonna tell you the
All right.
strategicness, but how
Strategery.
how diligent I am with my
Did you
thought
measure
process.
from foot up?
100%.
Yeah,
So what I did
nice.
is I measured the depth of the box springs, the mattress, and then the wood, and then I subtract it from the height of my waist.
I thought
And
you were going to
that's
say
how
from
I-
my whang.
that's
but
how
he
I-
said hoist.
That's how tall. Well, that's how tall I
same
made
thing.
That's how tall I made the bed. It's
So you just
perfect.
right in.
Perfect.
My
Locked in,
story-
buddy.
That's what he's
My
talking
story was going to be
Science.
one day my best friend called me and said, "Hey, help me move in." No problem.
Was this Wally?
about. Hey, why don't you just-
Maybe this guy.
why
I don't
you
know.
just
Maybe.
fucking Say,
I'm
well,
kind of nervous now. What do
I am. I'm
So
not.
we're moving into his house behind Ink Wizard,
oh,
and he
that
goes,
place.
"Hey, we need to bring this mattress upstairs." And he's got a Mexican King.
So well.
This boy is wide as fuck, and he says we got to go upstairs with it.
I've had a lot of big mattresses.
Sure. Do you remember this day?
I'm trying to. I remember moving in.
Remember
Pivot.
that stairwell? It went up
Pivot.
and then back
Oh,
and
that was
around
the
and up.
worst.
We had to flip it in
Pivot.
half and then
Pivot.
flip it in half and
It
then
was
bring it
so
up the
bad.
step. It was one
It
of the
was
worst
so
days.
bad.
It took us like 3 hours to move
you
that
pivot?
mattress.
You didn't pivot.
You couldn't. There was no room to. We
Yeah,
had
but there's
to.
always
We had to
fucking room.
You had to
taco.
fold
No,
it.
that's
You
when
had
they
to
didn't
fold
have
that
room to pivot
motherfucker.
either. That was the
Right.
problem.
We had to taco the mattress over the railing and then flip it back up and then bring it up the stairs.
Can I tell you?
It was wild.
two other real quick
Wild.
ones.
Yeah.
So that we did a slip and slide party at that house,
Oh yeah,
and I did it. I did it butt naked.
amazing.
But they used
Rocks.
They used dish soap.
Oh,
It was
Up the butt.
fucking horrible. It was the worst. And then we brought up conditioner after that. We learned
got dish
afterwards.
soap in
I
your
feel-
soul.
and I smelled like whatever, like cocoa butter or some shit the rest of the evening. But
had
at
to
least it
burn.
smelled good.
you remember when
burned.
you remember when Josh got fucking nailed by that tree branch? With my
Amazing.
truck.
All right,
I stacked them all in the back of the truck.
bachelor party for me. Wally had this like 88 Toyota fucking
Yeah,
pickup truck.
T100. It was so good. It's so good.
Sorry, Toyota.
This thing was
Toyota.
Where I come from, Toyota.
It's America.
yeah, yeah.
This is America, motherfucker.
Anyways,
It's actually
I slap all these
Japanese, but-
I slap all these cats in the back,
Cats in the back.
and we go fucking flying. I'm talking like through the woods, 40 miles, 50 miles an hour in my truck. I'm like, it's like a manual.
Me and him are
That
in
sounds like a
me
nightmare.
and him are in the cab, right?
Oh yeah, I'm in control. You know
And
you're
there's
fucking.
three dudes. There's three dudes in the back of the bed holding on to nothing, right?
They got fucked.
So our friend Josh took a fucking tree branch to the face.
It was
and,
like
and just like whatever.
he was fucked up.
Yeah, he
Remember
was.
his fucking
Yeah.
chest, his cheek, and his
Oh,
collarbone
yeah.
were bruised.
And that was the start of the bachelor party. And then we went up the road and played airsoft.
We all came home fucked up.
Oh, that was the worst idea ever.
Sounds
We
like
went
a
in short.
fantastic
We went. Hold on,
bachelor
hold on.
Sounds like a nightmare.
We went in
got drunk.
shorts and t-shirts to this airsoft place, and dudes showed up in full riot gear, like, let's play.
They called the dude the Juggernaut.
Ooh, and they killed
I
us.
was like, fuck yeah, we're going.
Dude, we walked
it was
out
a
of there.
SWAT warehouse.
Tank top. I don't give a fuck.
We walked out of there looking like crackheads.
Yeah.
Do you
There
know
was
bet.
fucking.
they turn the
everywhere.
lights off and they turn strobes on and they turn on music like in the Matrix?
Yeah.
It was amazing.
So you're in there with a fucking like, and these kids are just in there with you. It's fucking terrifying.
The dude had a fucking CO2 can on his back, just walking around going.
It was
Sounds like
ridiculous.
fun.
It was really fun actually.
The worst part though is BBs are all on the ground, right? So when you're trying to run and stop,
Oh, they were BB. It wasn't.
no, it was an inside
it was airsoft,
slaughterhouse.
Oh,
right? So you're trying to run and stop, but the whole ground is just BBs.
so you're slipping and sliding.
Oh, it was terrible, but it was fun.
It
A
was
guy,
dope.
a guy
next day it
once
was
shot me
terrible.
in my bare foot from this distance
Ow!
with a paintball.
I did that to my
That doesn't
friend's
feel
dick.
That was mean, right?
To
Yeah.
what?
That's really mean.
I was on
My
the
friend's
receiving
dick.
end.
I
Your
fucked that
boyfriend's
guy.
dick?
My friend.
I heard boyfriends.
Well,
Steve.
that's how you get to tear
Was
his
it
heart, I
before or
guess.
after?
I got hit penis and then forehead, bop bop, back
Oh,
to
it was
back.
after. It was after.
It was
I
like
felt,
dang,
I
dang.
felt really bad. He pissed blood. I
It
felt
was
really
after,
bad.
so I probably shouldn't.
Good for
have.
him.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
It was like
anything in
years
that.
after.
Worst.
What did you say?
Nothing.
What did you say?
Nothing.
Took a paintball up the. No.
Wrecked them, damn near
No,
killed
it
him.
didn't.
Worst thing I've ever got. I went and played paintball with one of my buddies. Remember Vince?
Yeah.
We went
Pontorno?
to play Pontorno.
Yeah.
We went and played
Vince
airsoft.
Montorno.
Yeah, I went
Like
to high school. with him.
related to Cassidy?
Correct. I went and played airsoft. Not
He's
airsoft.
a cop now, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a cool guy. I
The
guess.
one that.
Yeah, comes
Danny's,
to the show.
yeah,
Yeah,
Cassidy. So her maiden name is Pontorno.
Right.
So like that's.
I think it's your cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, we went and played paintball one time in the winter. He didn't tell me he accidentally left the paintballs outside overnight.
Oh, that hurt.
No.
In the back of the head.
No.
That hurt.
Oh boy. I went, we're done.
It was pink though. When he shot my foot with it. Was
I
pink.
have no idea what
Let's
color
hold on.
it was because it didn't
talk,
open.
let's talk
Give me
about
some
skin tear
context on that
because
one. That
you
was
said
weird.
you said earlier. This is
No, I don't think it's.
you were like
It's fine.
My search
No,
history.
it's not fine. Keep going. What's up? What's up?
I'm not gonna
What?
repeat it.
What?
I'll be
Go
nice.
ahead.
No, do it. Do it.
No, what's
What
I
do
don't
you got?
care.
What's up?
I wouldn't have said it. It's fine.
She was like, some dude shot me in the foot with a paintball gun.
Yeah, it was like a foot away from my
and then in a nice way, she said that they courted. After that, at some point or another, and then
It was a
you
couple
just,
years after that.
and
It
then
wasn't like
you just said it was pink, and I'm like, what the fuck?
paintball was pink.
What else was pink?
It was confusing, right? Like pink, like a vagina.
Like a vagina. A lot of
Employee of the month.
employee of the month.
Another really good one.
Who's a new?
This is an 81 Honda.
How dare you? It says piece of shit Honda.
It's a piece.
Anyways, my least favorite character. Who do you think it was, Randy?
Buddy.
Buddy the fucking elf.
Yeah.
Are you about to put on some retard hate, Steve?
Not
God, and
retard
you're-
hate.
And you're
I was
a Will
walking
not
Ferrell
out to
hard.
go piss
fan.
and
I
I heard-
am. Hold on.
He was retarded.
Let me-
God.
Let me explain myself. I love Will Ferrell. Any movie besides Anchorman 2 and this movie, I'm like, I'll watch with Will Ferrell in it. Even Stranger Than Fiction, which isn't a comedy movie.
I like that movie.
I like that movie too. This, I get what he's trying to do. I understand the movie. I don't think it's a terrible movie, but his portrayal of trying to be a child while also being an adult, while also being an elf, in which any other elf is not a child.
I'm a dude.
There's
playing
no-
a dude. Playing another dude.
You shredded like a julienne salad, boy.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Do that, Matt. What?
Will Ferrell in Blades of Glory. Will Ferrell in Anchorman, and Will Ferrell in Zoolander. Fuck, marry, kill.
Oh my god.
Those are the big ones, right? For you, kind of. Fuck, marry, kill. Go ahead, get it together. Think about it if you have to.
Fuck Blades of Glory, because he's Chaz Michael Michaels,
He's a badass.
ice-devouring sex god, the only professional skater to have 2
Cool.
Adult-
Keep going. Fuck Mary. What would you
adult.
marry? Stop going on about this.
Nancy Kerrigan,
like how
are
he
you an
knows this,
official
too.
here? You officially
No,
giving me
you
a
fuck, you fuck,
Get it, dude.
I would
Fuck
fuck.
you fuck Blades of Glory, you
I would
marry
marry-
Anchorman, and you
You
kill.
No. I
would
would marry
not.
That's what I
Mugatu.
would do.
Fuck
I would
that.
hold on, hear me out.
The other one's buff
Hold
as
on,
fuck
hold
too.
on. He's gonna make me some nice clothes, so I'm gonna
Oh, my
marry him, and he's
You
gonna.
hear more
design-
about
reaching,
that?
Miss
The nice
Goldie.
clothes?
That's reaching.
What is Anchorman gonna get me? He's dumb as fuck.
But he's
But
got
he's
a
a-
solid
he's a
career, man.
sweetheart.
Does he? Mugatu's a fucking a guy who's bringing home the paper.
But then he gets arrested.
Well, depends on where
Isn't he-
in line.
Isn't he
with
like
the...
built like a motherfucker at one point in those movies?
Mugatu?
Yeah. Isn't he like fucking
he
ripped?
looks a little. Yeah, he invented the piano tie necktie.
I forgot he. I thought
I
he
don't remember
took
Will
his shirt
He
Ferrell
was
off.
in
ever
fucking.
being
Maybe I think of a different movie.
ripped in anything. But
Yeah, it was like a fake suit, but he was like
Yeah.
supposed to be like fucking jacked or something. I can't remember what movie
I
that
remember
was.
that.
You know what I'm
What is
talking about? Is that the same movie?
Maybe
I-
it's
I
the
don't-
second one.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I like the fuck, marry, kill game. I didn't know it was going to be all Will Ferrell's. But...
I like to do it with things people really like. It's the best. I make
Ooh,
you
I want to
fucking
play.
choose.
I want to play.
right,
I've talked
all right,
about plenty
all
on
right.
this show. And I feel like you could
and
come
then,
up
and then
with
we
it.
got then we got to move on. Then we got to move on.
But then don't do something that's going to make me really sad. I don't want to kill someone.
I got
Mary,
kill.
I
Fuck,
know you
Fuck
now, but I
Mary,
don't feel
kill,
like
Tara.
I don't know you
You
as
gotta
well
kill
as I know.
somebody.
I don't know you as well as I know Steve.
I feel like you should have heard me say enough things on this show where you could be able to give
know,
me
but
hard
you-
ones.
all right,
Ryan
all right,
Reynolds.
all right, ready?
Ron Reynolds.
But this one's
Ooh,
like,
come on now.
fuck,
I
Mary,
was
kill
gonna do
Ryan
this,
Reynolds, Channing Tatum,
no. Paul
Ewan
Rudd.
McGregor. Oh, Paul Rudd. Oh,
Yeah. Paul Rudd.
What do I do?
Ryan
What do I
Reynolds.
do?
You said
I don't know who the third would be.
No, it's,
Who-
it's
who the
definitely
third-
Ryan
who's-
Reynolds,
who's
Paul
top
Rudd.
three?
What did I say? I said something.
But they have to be
said
like
Channing
all.
Tatum.
They have to be like all around,
I
right?
figured
Channing
you're
Tatum's
Channing
not all.
Tatum.
Well, he's hilarious, but I don't think that's on your list, right?
Who's on your list?
yeah, he is.
Definitely Ryan Reynolds.
I got my
Ryan
list
Reynolds.
up there, but
Definitely.
How about just
Paul-
fuck or kill those two?
Hold on. Hold on. I gotta ask. 1, 2. Paul Rudd, Ryan Reynolds. Where you at?
Ryan Reynolds is number one.
And then Paul Rudd, or is there
He's
somebody
turned
else?
into a
there?
businessman recently.
Me
he's in
or
between
him?
there.
Yeah, I don't
He's in
know.
between.
Both of you.
So Paul Rudd, I love for a lot of different reasons.
And he is sweet, man. I feel like he's very
He's
sweet.
a
What a
national
gentleman.
treasure. He's a national treasure.
Nicholas
Ryan
Cage is a national
Reynolds,
treasure.
like
Thank you.
that's yeah. But Ryan Reynolds is still number one. Paul Rudd would be
A close second.
would be up there. Yeah, he'd be up there. I mean, he's at least top
You're not even playing the game.
3.
You're not
He
even
didn't give me a
playing.
third. You didn't even give me a third person.
We need a third person.
I said huge Jack.
All right, so the same question for Randall, but let's put Jensen Ackles in it.
Oh shit!
With
You
those three?
fucked.
Oh,
Yeah.
You
Ooh, Jensen Ackles.
Oh shit. All right, I'm killing Paul Rudd. Sorry, about
Oh god damn, really?
God, yeah.
He's like the Mary one.
He's
for me.
marrying Jensen, and he's fucking.
Wouldn't you
Ryan.
be more of a Mary Paul Rudd guy?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Exactly. You know
but
what
that
I'm
makes
saying?
me so sad
He
because
seems like he would take care of me.
because I do.
Exactly.
The other two are better
Emotionally,
looking.
everything.
The other two are better looking.
I don't
You
care.
don't marry for
no.
looks.
Right now,
You
you're
don't
showing
marry
your
for
maturity,
looks.
Randall.
I know.
Yeah, Ryan's gonna disrespect me. He's
You
gonna make
don't
fun
marry
of me.
for looks.
Paul
why you-
Rudd
that's
is.
why
Yeah, but that's
why
kind
you
of what I
fuck
date
Ryan.
now. So
Yeah.
like,
That's what I'm saying.
And Mary Jensen.
No, you
Can we
marry
clip
Paul.
that?
Jensen's just gonna be an asshole.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not.
Paul Rudd is gonna.
fucking watch your
Paul
mouth.
Rudd is gonna hold me
Watch your
and
mouth.
cuddle me to sleep every night.
no, here's the
I need
problem.
that.
Here's the problem with
I
that
need to be the
with
little
that
spoon.
matchup because also like
There's no problem
they
in
are
that matchup.
all very like publicly good family men and good husbands. So that's
all a fucking lie.
hard. No,
Give me that can.
Give me that map.
Boy, you shredded
look-
like a Julienne.
If you
salad.
just, I mean, obviously
You need
you
tips?
don't, you can't
You
know
need
them
tips?
personally.
What?
But if you just look at like Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively's life, for example, like all the charity stuff they do, all the businesses they've taken over, all their family stuff that they do with other
Look,
celebrities.
this was
and
a
stuff
simple
too,
question.
like-
You're doing what Steve was trying to do. It's a simple.
Don't walk
But
around
like,
the question.
God
Yeah,
forbid
stop
this ever happens
dancing.
to me one day, and then
It's
I'm
like
stuck
you're
with my
convincing
answer. You know what I
yourself
mean?
right now.
God forbid.
Why would this ever happen to you?
You don't know. You don't know.
I
It's like when you
You
come
don't
up with
know
that
me.
list-
I do.
It's like whenever you have that list of like 5 celebrities that you're
it doesn't
allowed to
fit.
cheat on your significant other with.
Pink, Kelly Clarkson, and
Kelly Clarkson!
what is the other one? What is the other one that always had the black hair, like and the blonde with the Christina Aguilera?
First of all,
Fuck, Mary, kill. Don't you fucking say a word. You
Go.
just answer my
Go
question.
right off the bat. Don't think.
Let's do it.
Go.
That's the
Oh,
whole
this
idea.
is for me.
Yeah.
You said you wanted to play the game. Don't think about it. Rapid fire. Go.
Can I guess it? Can I guess it? I think you'll kill Pink, right?
I don't.
I think. So this one's hard for me, but I think you would.
I would kill
This is
Kelly
a game
Clarkson.
for her.
I think she would. Oh, I don't know. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
She's
Go
gonna
ahead.
marry.
The
She's
next
going.
two- the next two are hard for me, but I think she'll kill Pink.
She's gonna marry Pink. She's gonna kill Kelly Clarkson, and whoever the last
It's
one is,
'cause-
she's gonna.
It's because Pink's kind of butchy.
She's gonna.
Oh Jesus.
National Scissoring
probably not-
Day
so-
was like last week.
So Kelly,
we
I feel
don't-
like is wholesome enough to be a good wife, but I
Mary,
think
right?
she'd get on my
Okay,
nerves.
Mary. Fuck that
But I think she'd get on my nerves. I think Pink and I would mesh well personality wise, so I would
That's
probably
why I
marry
called you
Pink.
tequila
I would
earlier, by the way.
definitely fuck Xtina because like I feel like she'd be wow.
Wow.
I feel like she's
Although I feel like
crazy.
Pink would be
probably
too.
boring.
So
All right. Well, that's it. I'll think about more as time goes on.
Favorite part or scene of Elf? Randy.
is it sad that was easier for me to do than
Yes.
It just
I
shows
like
your-
women more than I like
you
dudes.
guys?
No, just the love is deeper.
It happens to me too.
Yeah, I
It's
think
fine.
it's different. I think
It
it's just
happens.
different.
It is what it is.
Sure, whatever.
Also, I respect them on a musical level. That's a whole different like.
Paul Rudd does like. Never mind. Sorry. I was gonna say 2112, but
Look at us. Look at us.
yeah. That's so
Sorry.
good.
Favorite part or scene, Randy?
That was mean pitting Paul Rudd against.
Probably when he
Ryan
wakes up
Reynolds.
from the 30 minutes of sleep, and he's making the spaghetti.
Oh my God, with maple syrup
Yeah, maple syrup.
and the Pop Tarts and
M&Ms. M&Ms.
You know how fucking
Is it
gross
M&Ms?
that sounds? That sounds
It is
fucking.
very
he puts the
disgusting.
marshmallows on it and stuff
Yeah.
too.
And then the
Yeah,
Pop
yeah,
Tarts.
yeah.
And then
And he
like,
breaks
yeah.
up the Pop Tarts.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
I did. It sounds disgusting. Although you know what
Candy?
I've tried
Candy
maple
cane.
syrup on before.
Candy syrup.
Everything.
And again, I was
A
younger.
nut sack.
I was
No.
on a nutsack.
Oh, that sounds
Candy,
terrible.
sticky.
Candy cane, candy corn.
No.
Candy syrup.
But
Nuts.
I have had it on rice.
Oh, that's fine.
It was just like plain rice.
Yeah.
And I just wanted something. It was at my parents' house. I was younger, and I just wanted something. And I was like, "What can I put on this rice?"
Dude,
What's syrup
I
on it?
love putting it on my bacon. I'll
Bacon.
cook the bacon in the water and then
Candied
I'll put cook it in
bacon.
maple syrup.
Maple
afterwards.
syrup with sauce with like, especially if it's like maple sausage.
There's a
good.
a cereal. I don't know if it's down here. It's called Sugar Crisp.
Yes.
It's like little puffs.
Sugar crisp. Yeah, I was using it in the
Maple-
commercial.
That's Cookie Crisp.
Cookie crisp.
Yeah. Sure, it's like puffs of something. Anyways, you put your
Retract that
maple
fucking
syrup on
statement.
there. I think it might be.
We
on
had
the
waffle
can.
crisp.
Yeah, waffle crisp was pretty good. Just
That
put
shit was
just
bomb.
put
Honey
syrup.
Crisp.
Honey
Something
crisp.
crisp.
Waffle crisp.
Honey Crisp.
Waffle crisp.
They
No, it's
looked
Honey
like
Crisp.
waffles, but it was Honey.
Honey,
Crisp.
they're honey.
One.
I'm
called Waffle
sure.
Crisp.
I'm sure there was like all crisp.
No,
I'm
you're thinking about
100%
toast.
positive.
You're thinking of
There was a
cinnamon
I'm
toast
crunch.
thinking
one.
of fucking a waffle crisp.
Okay.
Look it up.
Why so angry?
I know everybody's so angry today. Baby.
We're all getting
Waffle crisp.
twisted,
See, motherfucker?
baby.
That shit was
Yes.
bomb.
So my favorite part
Yeah.
or scene.
Here's a waffle
Let me see.
crisp.
Let me
That
see.
shit was fucking
I've
delicious.
never seen this before in my life.
I have seen that. Look
That
at
shit
you.
was amazing.
How much is that for?
I was saying there's all different kinds of
24
crisps.
$24 a box.
Which one did I get mixed up?
Cookie
And it's
Crisp.
so there's cookie. What did I think it was?
You thought it was
Sugar
crisp.
Can you type that in to see if that's even a thing? I'm
Sugar
sure, I wonder if
crisp
they
is
have like a crisp sugar.
from Post?
Honey Smacks are the equivalent. Supposed to be
Sounds
the
like Chris
equivalent of
Brown.
Sugar Crisp.
Okay. All right. yeah.
Sugar crisp was the store
And then there was
brand.
Golden Crisp.
Oh
too.
yeah. I remember those.
Honey
Okay.
Smacks had a frog on it, and
Yeah.
Sugar Crisp had
Like
like,
a bear.
bear or something.
Honey Smacks
Anyway.
were fucking garbage.
Cookie Crisp had a donkey.
Steve's favorite
I
part
remember that.
of Elf
Steve's favorite.
was when Buddy got hit by the car
This is empty.
That was funny.
because
He
fuck that
apologized
guy.
immediately too.
because he got hit by a car. And I
I'm
wanted to
certain
see
that's
the car
not what I
just
should mix
blub,
with
blub, blub,
eggnog.
You love twisters. Just go for it.
There's
Left
there's
twist.
one left.
There's one left, and it's
I
got your
actually
name
hate
on it.
twisters, like real twisters. Hate them.
Like tornadoes.
Like
Yeah.
like titty twist.
Like one of my biggest
would
fears.
you?
Those are real.
Like
twisters.
literally
would
one of
you-
my biggest fears.
Would you take off your belt and tie yourself to some sort of plumbing if there
Like
was
in
one?
Twister.
Well, we have a basement, so I would just go to my basement.
And
But
tie
what if
yourself off to
what if
plumbing?
what if the entire first
knows all
floor
about it.
flies off and you just see the sky in the Twister and you're in the fucking eye of it and you're getting flown up? You're not gonna take your belt, tie it around your waist, and then tie it around something to keep you from flying up in the air?
First of all, I'm having a panic attack right now. Just like,
Good.
Do you think we could get
thinking-
parachutes and survive?
Do you think you wouldn't want to just fly up into that tornado and be like,
You're getting
Let's
knocked
go!
in the head with something.
Probably. Do you think I could pull that parachute kind of at a distance from the twister and get launched away from it?
no, you would be sucked in.
I have these thoughts often.
You get wrapped in the
Do you remember like a year and a half ago where we had all those tornado warnings that were coming up between like 4 a.m. and like 7:30 a.m. in the morning? It was
You
like
know what I did?
6 of them.
My mom went,
Slept.
be okay. And I went, I'm going to sleep. Whatever happens.
No, I
happens.
woke up
Yeah,
to the
that's when the
first one
tree
and
fell
I
on my
never
house.
and I never slept again until the afternoon when all of the storms were gone.
Yeah, I just slept through it.
I woke up at 4:30. I took my dogs downstairs to the basement, and I sat in the basement with the dogs. And
My dog
I
was
didn't
snoring
sleep
next to me snoring
for a long time after.
to just sleep through it because whatever happens, happens.
And then every time another
Right?
another alert
Baby!
happened, it like reset my whole panic attack.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Jeez, exactly. Like, it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
But I will say I used to freak out and like try to drag Carrick out of the bed to go downstairs with me. I don't anymore
When I'm sleeping naked and that twister's coming,
because
I'll
he's
put them pants on as I'm flying out.
because he's like whatever's gonna happen is meant to happen, and I'm like, you know what? Fine, stay up there.
You want to hear
And
something?
he
bad?
probably
Going
slept
downstairs.
great. What?
I had a tree fall through my house
Yeah.
middle of a hurricane.
How was that?
It was.
He was on the roof fixing it.
I went up in the middle of that on my roof
Oh, I remember you
in those in my fucking American
Boxers.
flag swim trunks.
Oh my God, I would've
with
freaked
no
out.
fucking shirt.
I would have freaked out.
Just-
And I'm out there. I pick up this fucking tree off my roof. I'm like, yeah, and I chuck it off. And
Like
I
a
chuck-
man.
And I drop it on my deck.
Son of a bitch.
Like, what
Like
the
a
fuck?
year later,
Anywhere but anywhere, it's on my deck.
The thing is, it hit the deck, didn't hurt the deck at all.
Beautiful.
It was amazing.
so at least like a year later, I went up on the roof and looked at what he did. It wasn't bad for mid-hurricane.
I
Like,
literally
he did
went up
pretty
there.
good fixing
Man
the
knows what he's
shingles.
doing.
I
and shit.
fucking tarped it.
Like, good for you, dude.
Yeah,
Turped it.
I even told the insurance company, they were like, yes, you have to do what you need to do to protect whatever can left
You
in the
gotta
house.
protect your
I was like, God damn right, you son of a bitch. I'm up there fucking half butt naked.
doing what I gotta do. In the
I think
middle
my
of-
shoes got wet. I took them off, so I was in socks, like
at
wet
you.
socks.
Gotta
We
get that
haven't had
grip.
trees hit our house, but we've had trees fall like in our yard and knock our fence down. Like I had to get our fence fixed in multiple places.
Well, that hurricane that
Luckily,
came
they
through.
haven't hit our house yet.
The hurricane that came through, what, 2014?
The one at your parents' house?
There's a big tree that went through my parents' house. And
I
they
remember
almost,
coming to help out for
Yeah,
that.
they almost condemned my parents' house because it went through the house.
My parents live around the woods, and that always stressed me out.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for
living
caring
there.
about my parents.
No, but I'm saying like that's why. But like that's why I was always worried something like that was gonna happen.
I got you. Where were we entertained by this movie?
Yes.
Duh.
Go ahead, Steve.
You really can't say you weren't
fucking say
at
no.
least entertained.
Well, no. So like watching
You
this
didn't
movie.
finish it.
You're telling me you sat there just
finished it.
straight faced the whole
You just
time.
said you
There was
couldn't
nothing
finish
that
it.
entertained you about this movie.
No, I
Did you
said
just look
I
at your
didn't.
phone
You
for how
better
long?
finish this
No,
fucking movie.
I watched the whole movie and I laughed twice. There
Would
was
you say
two parts that I laughed.
disengaged? You said
Which
something
parts?
earlier.
Well,
Which
I didn't
parts?
remember the part about the girl.
My finger has a heartbeat.
Yeah, I probably watched it. Like I didn't pick up my phone
What parts
watching
did
this
you
movie.
laugh at?
I laughed at him getting hit by the car, and then I laughed at the dude who, at the end, he's in the bar and he's like, "Must be some other dude's name."
Those are the only two parts?
The only two parts that I actually laughed at, and I was trying. I wasn't trying to like be like
You were in a
fucking-
shitty mindset
Nope,
this whole
nope,
movie. I know
nope,
you, I know you
nope,
fucking
nope.
were.
I didn't want to like sit there and be like, I gotta fucking watch this movie. I was like, let me sit and watch it with an open mind. Let me go into it because I've never actually sat down and watched the entire movie, but I've seen parts from it, obviously with it being on TV, right? So I was like, I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna just go in with it. And I was like, let me try to enjoy it. I just couldn't enjoy it because I was just taken out of it by Will Ferrell just being annoying as fuck through the whole movie. And honestly, it made me like rethink
So, Steve,
if I like Will Ferrell.
do you hate mentally disabled people?
Is that what you're saying? That's what you're saying.
On the
We're getting
whole,
fucking canceled.
Preparation, Dage.
This is why Twisted Tea will not sponsor
No,
us.
he hates
Cancel
people
me.
pretending to be.
There we go. The
I'm
truth
playing a
comes
dude.
out.
yeah, well,
You pretend to be retarded, boy. You want your ass
never
beat?
go, never go full retard.
You want your ass beat?
We're not
Talking
getting
about
sponsored
tough.
by Twisted Tea. God damn it.
Simple Jack. No, I didn't hate this movie. I just didn't
Like it?
like. It doesn't. So it's trying. Like everybody says, okay, Christmas.
Forrest
you got to
Gump,
watch this movie.
slow.
Hold up. I don't see this as
One
like
ping
a
pong.
Christmas movie.
Not retarded.
I don't see
It's
it.
a fucking Christmas
No.
movie.
What I'm
Charm the
saying
hearts
is,
off the nation.
through and through.
what I'm saying is, I don't see it as like you need to watch this
Sean
during
Penn.
Christmas, like Home Alone
I'm
or
saying-
Die Hard or something like that. It just seems like it's trying way
Well, I
too
went
hard
home
to be funny.
empty-handed.
and it's just not good.
We're having a whole separate conversation.
Went to the Grammys, went home empty-handed.
Fart in the bathtub.
You fart in the bathtub, laughing your asses off.
What I'm trying to say is, I get that it's a Christmas movie, right? But I would not watch it as a Christmas staple movie. It just doesn't feel
So you'd watch Die Hard as a Christmas movie over this fucking movie?
100% because Die Hard's a great movie. This movie's not good. Take away.
This one is Christmas. I know we say Die Hard is. I know they have said
Hold on.
it is.
Take away Christmas from the movie. Is it a good movie? Does it hold up on
You
its own?
cannot
Then
do
it
this
wouldn't be
Can't
a
take
fucking
Christmas
movie.
away from it.
That's what I'm
The
saying.
movie would go
That's-
away.
Will
That's the-
Ferrell walking through our fucking woods and then that's it.
Because he wouldn't be an elf, there wouldn't be Santa. Like there would none
Exactly.
of that would be there.
What I'm saying is the movie just dissolves because the performance is terrible.
Sure,
The-
if you
the-
took
the
Christmas
idea
away
is
from the
terrible.
Santa Claus,
It would still be a fine movie.
it would be ridiculous.
It wouldn't be
wouldn't.
Christmas.
He
No,
wouldn't
no, no,
turn
no.
into Santa Claus.
Hold
the movie
on,
would go
I
away.
think you have something
It'd
here.
be the
Hold on.
Claus.
Just a delusional
the
old
fucking
man trying to
Claus.
give people things.
Hold on.
But no one
Hear me
knows
out.
Christmas is a thing yet.
Like, what
I'm
the fuck
saying,
is this?
hold up. Hear me
They're
out.
gonna think he's
Hear
a
me out.
man. They're
Hear
gonna
me
think
If
out.
he's
you
a
took
rapist.
Christmas away from 4 Christmases, they're just a couple going around to all their families' houses. For what reason? In one
Hear
day.
me out. Hear
Where
me out.
did you get this Optimus Prime from, son?
Hear me out.
Oh, the homeless dude down the street with the beard gave you this?
Hear me out. What I'm saying is the performances in those movies. The Santa Claus, Tim Allen, I believe he's great. He's not annoying. He's great.
It's wholesome.
It's wholesome.
This is not
Everything
really as
works.
Take
wholesome if
Christmas
that's what
away
you're
from
getting at.
Jingle All the Way. It's
still
just Arnold Schwarzenegger
And I
walking
love
around
Arnold
stealing
Schwarzenegger.
toys from children.
Get down. What are you doing?
I would say that Jingle All the Way has a little bit
yeah.
some more funny lines than this movie.
I
Well, but
disagree.
Jingle All the Way has a better message.
But I also don't like Arnold. Sorry.
It all
I don't.
comes out now.
I don't.
What?
Same.
I don't. I don't.
What?
I don't.
Same.
I wonder
Where
if
do
I can buy a
where do
Turbo
I need
Man
to speak
costume.
into this microphone? Same.
You know what I'm saying?
I would be fine.
What
with
movies have you seen with Arnold in them?
it. Oh my God, too many.
I know Randy's seen like one.
Seen one.
What?
Is it Jingle All the Way?
We're about to get in my category of movies here soon, so be careful what you guys say.
I've seen parts of Terminator 1, the first one.
Well, that's the worst movie he's ever been in.
Have you seen
It was
Terminator
shit.
2? Have you seen Terminator?
Terminator 2 is one of the best.
Oh,
I know what we're doing for our
bitch.
next. How have you not seen this fucking episode? Terminator 2.
T2 is the best sequel of all time.
Between that and Aliens, also directed by the
Maybe.
same
Shrek
fucking
2 is
person.
pretty
good. Maybe.
Shrek 2 can fuck a duck compared
Tell that to
to
the numbers.
Aliens.
Tell that to the numbers.
Look at the numbers of Terminator 2 and Aliens. Way better than Shrek 2.
Are you fucking high?
I am not.
Do
James
you
Cameron.
not remember
James
Shrek
Cameron.
2's?
James Cameron is one of the best and most
Shrek
profitable
2.
directors in all time.
Don't like it.
It's all right. I like what's happening.
James
right now.
Cameron or Arnold?
Arnold.
Arnold.
I like James Cameron.
Have you
talking
seen?
about?
Have you seen True Lies?
Shrek 2 box office.
I mean, not in a long time because I don't like him.
935 million.
Mm.
So much money. It's almost $1 billion.
935 million. What did you say? Terminator 2? Terminator.
It's the best sequel.
Judgment
It's hands down the
Box
best sequel.
office.
It's not going to be close to $1 billion, but for that type of movie, it's fucking high.
520.
Yeah, that's crazy. Now,
Still
Hold on, wait.
a lot
I
less.
think I'm
Inflation.
proving your point
Dude,
right now.
Steve's like, I need
520
math here now.
million.
I say do your inflation on that because that's what 92. That's probably close to the same number.
Oh, worldwide, it's just under it. By like
Right.
By like.
Do your noise. Do your noise real quick.
That's besides the point,
That's
all right?
somebody.
Beside the
yeah.
point.
Well, you also have to
If
take
you
out
took
the age
Christmas
group.
away from every Christmas movie.
Say that again.
Then they're not.
If you took
Christmas
Christmas away from every Christmas movie.
It's a cult movie at that
Cult
point.
movie.
But that's what we're saying. You can't argue because, of course, if you take Christmas away, it doesn't make sense. It's any Christmas movie. If you take Christmas
you
away, it
don't,
doesn't make
bitch.
sense.
What I'm trying to say is take away the fact that it's about Christmas and look at the performances is what I was trying to say.
Okay, so
Right.
you just want to from an just look at their acting.
Is that what you're saying?
Right.
He did good playing what he had to play.
His acting is never really. Well, that's not true.
That's not true. Will Ferrell is a
Watch
good
your
actor.
mouth. Okay, watch your
Well,
mouth.
no. Well, you
Watch
gotta,
your fucking mouth.
He's kind of a one-trick pony when it comes to a lot of his roles.
I
right?
agree with
so
that.
it's like
I
it's the
just-
same.
Spirited. I just watched it.
I haven't
Because
watched
No,
it.
you.
we're not going to talk about
My
it.
wife
Well,
watched
thank
it.
you.
Is
Thank
that
you for
a
putting it
horse
on there.
movie? Is
Appreciate
Spirited
it.
a horse?
Yeah.
What is that?
No,
It's
it's
the
the
new-
Christmas
It's the
movie
Christmas
with
one with
Ryan
Ryan
Reynolds.
Reynolds.
Why do you get? Why do people get mad when I'm wrong?
What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
I
Fucking-
love that movie.
I'm wrong
I was
often.
explaining.
But I love
I
that
watched
movie.
her eyebrows
What movie?
touch when I said that.
Spirit,
she's
something of the
angry.
samurai or whatever it is. The horse
that what
movie.
I'm
I
thinking
love
of?
that movie.
That what
That
I'm
is
thinking of?
such an
But
underrated
Will
cartoon.
Ferrell did great in Spirited.
Spirit of the Samurai.
Spirit, it's a horse movie. I
Horse.
love that movie.
Okay.
The thing about Seabiscuit?
No.
Imagine a movie. Tom Cruise is the last samurai.
Dude. That movie's really good.
It's
Sorry,
ridiculously
not
good.
samurai. It's
Arguably, he's one of his best acting roles,
Stallion
by
of
way.
the Samaritan.
Stallion
Can you
of the
just enunciate
Samara.
that
Never heard
fancy?
it. Who's in it?
Spirit.
Christian Bale?
It's a cartoon.
Yeah, that's what I was
Spirit.
thinking.
Oh,
That's what I
But
was
his
thinking.
voice,
Yeah.
well, he doesn't talk in the movie, but his voice is narrating, and it's Matt Damon.
Matt
Hold on.
Damon.
Talking about a retard.
Matt Damon.
It's Matt Damon.
Look, I'm
But
trying
that
to get
is such.
sponsored by Twisted
Can I
Tea.
tell
You
you,
can't keep
the
saying this
music
word.
in that movie
Hard
actually
R's.
is amazing. Like you
Better than Hard D, baby.
feel, you
Baby.
feel the music in that movie. Like when you're watching it, like it's the
down,
music
Krusty.
is what's giving you the emotions
Calm
while you're
down,
watching it,
Krusty.
Shut the fuck up.
which is most cartoons.
We need subtitles. Do we have subtitles?
We could get them.
We should probably get subtitles.
Would we recommend this movie to our mothers?
Yes.
Ooh,
Yes, I fucking
would you
would.
recommend this to your mom?
I recommend every movie to my mom. So
Okay.
I shouldn't. I
for-
shouldn't. The Pest.
John Leguizamo, shower scene in the beginning, hilarious.
That and then the
Or-
rest of the movie. You kill a quacky.
Baby boy.
Yeah, no.
Probably not.
Talk about a left.
Actually,
field
you know
movie.
what? Yeah, Mom, watch Baby Boy. I want to hear you talk
Dave.
about
Sorry, Dave.
this chick getting raped by getting eaten out. Not one she wants to be eaten out, but then enjoying it and then like being wrong about it and then hating
We
it.
can stop
What?
now. We don't have to fucking keep going.
What?
See, that's the R word that makes me uncomfortable.
What's the Will Ferrell turned down $29 million to be in a sequel in late 2014.
Smart.
You can't make a sequel.
Smart.
What?
It could be called Elves.
Elves. Well, to be fair, so if it's in 2014, yeah, get into the mic. If it's in 2014, he's like old as fuck. He's already old in the first movie.
He's over 10 years
It should
older.
be Elf on a Shelf, and it's just him, and it's a horror movie.
Murdering people. Did you fucking see the new Mean One?
No,
The Grinch parody
Mm-hmm.
horror movie?
Oh
But
yeah, that
December
looks
9th.
that looks
Looks
stupid as
great.
fuck.
I'm
No,
gonna
it
watch
looks-
it.
I'm
it
going
looks
to
so-
fucking see
It looks
it.
so stupid.
Sorry.
you should ask my son if you guys ever see him about what happened to the Elf on the Shelf.
Did you?
I
What'd you
took him
do?
out. I took him out. Oh, I couldn't stand that fucking shit
Did you?
anymore.
Yeah,
He was
so
gone.
good.
That sounds
My,
traumatizing.
my son,
Does
yeah,
he
my
still
son,
believe?
yeah, my son. He had a name, and he was
No,
like,
does he?
What was the name?
"Does my son still believe?" Probably
I
not.
didn't think
I
so.
don't ask.
I
I'm not the
hope
one
not.
that's
You
like.
don't
so-
Ask him.
No, no.
I got
son-
you.
Did you put
my
Santa
son-
on your
that's what
presents?
He probably
That's what
doesn't, but my
uncles are
son,
for.
my son, no, I don't. His grandparents do, but I don't take any innocence away from my son. I
That's
really
what
try not
uncles are
to.
for.
I got
I
your
let that
son's.
happen naturally.
I got your son's
Uncles.
phone number. I'm going to text him. Elf on the Shelf is a bitch thing.
So my parents.
Well, ask him. Well, I literally took
What's
him
its
out.
name?
And then my son found him behind the couch, dead with some like fucking straws and
you,
like,
like-
dog fluff.
Oh my god.
No, I just couldn't. I couldn't deal with him
Stabbed
anymore.
him.
It was terrifying because I tied one of Kristen's hairs to the Dolph as he was up against the table on like because he was supposedly in a scene where he was getting into all the marshmallows and shit. And when I was sitting at the dinner table, I tugged on it, and my son was like, he was probably like 6.
Oh my
And I
God.
did it a second time, and he started screaming. He was like, "Dad, Dad, Dad!
It's alive!"
And I'm pretty sure I
Oh my
locked it in.
God.
That point, I
Locked it in.
locked it in.
Oh
And
my
at that
God.
point, he was asking all the time about where he was and what he was doing. He'd wake up in the morning, or he'd get home from school, and he'd be like,
Where's
so we had to be
where's the
really
elf?
diligent. Yeah.
What'd you name him? Geppetto?
Cornelius? Was it
Cornelius. Yukon Cornelius?
I can't remember. But one time he was attached to the fucking fan, and he flew off mid morning while my son was awake. And then him and Diesel got into a tussle, and Diesel's fucking dead. I'm like, get back here, give me that fucking.
Jesus
It was
Christ.
ridiculous. But
My
after that, he had
friend-
to go.
You
I
were
was
not
at my
the best
friend's house
dad.
this past
It
weekend.
was ridiculous.
And they
dude.
have two. They have the normal Elf on the Shelf, like the one that everybody gets with like the red outfit and stuff.
That's the one he had.
They have that one, but then they have a second one that is creepy as fuck looking.
They're all creepy.
And I don't know why they have that second one, but
First off,
he was
dolls,
sitting,
creepy. I
He
don't give a
was sitting
fuck.
in like this like tin, like I don't know, cauldron looking thing. It was like a decor in their
A
house.
decor.
Was he
And
cooking?
he's sitting in it.
He was cooking.
But there was
Cooking.
a
Sounds like a Tiffany thing.
a can of
Cauldron vibes.
SpaghettiOs
Cauldron.
sitting in it with him. And I went over and I was like, why is there? And I couldn't even get it out. She was like, put it down. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Put it down. And I was like, she said, if they see you touching it, they're going to freak out because you can't touch it.
You're not allowed to touch
Yeah,
it.
you're not allowed to touch
Which is
it.
why
I would've
Jason
picked that
getting a
bitch
hold
up.
of
I
it
was
is
like-
such a big deal for my son.
I was like, oh my
He's
God.
getting yanked around and by my dog, and me and my son are chasing the dog around, yanking around in his mouth. I thought about hanging him from the fan.
My parents still put Santa on
I'm
our
dying.
Christmas
I wasn't allowed
presents.
to do that.
Why not?
They still put Santa on our
I
Christmas
cannot
presents.
wait for
Tiffany's mom does
my
that.
daughter to get
They
older
do
so I can
Rudolph
this
and
dumb
Frosty
shit
and
with her.
stuff too.
Fuck with her.
Four,
God, I can't wait.
four-ish, it becomes a child's mind. You can start doing that with it. It's fun.
I like it. The scene when Buddy eats different candies and pastries with the spaghetti noodles had to be shot twice. Why? Because Will Ferrell vomited the first time.
I bet he did.
disgusting
This is
as fuck,
fucking
dude.
disgusting.
Really?
It's
I
so
feel
gross.
like I wouldn't vomit from it. I mean, you're eating like a
But
bite
with-
or two.
But with spaghetti, nah, he was fucking
Big, strong
shoving
guy.
But
it.
it's not. But it's regular noodles. There's nothing flavored on the
Also
spaghetti.
probably cold.
Pop Tarts,
Big strong guy over here.
syrup,
Weak
some
constitution.
fucking, I
Weak
think
constitution.
Skittles.
You give me something that tastes fucking weird.
But it
all
doesn't.
up,
But
all
it
up,
doesn't
Chuck.
even show him swallowing them. So like, I
Well,
wouldn't throw up
he
from
has a
just the
mouthful
taste
of
of
that
them.
Shit, he chugs that 2-liter like it's nothing.
That looks
Is that
fake.
real?
That
Of
looked
course,
fake.
it's- of
Is
course,
it
The
brown
way it
fake or
was,
not?
Of course
he was
it's
like
fake.
from
Did
the
you look it up?
side and was like
Yeah.
through the. Yeah, they were.
Did you look it up?
No, I didn't.
There's
but
no
I
way
could-
he
I thought he
chugged a
was
2-liter.
facing from the front.
impossible.
Still,
No,
to
it
this
When he was
day,
doing it.
every Christmas that we have the Christmas like family breakfast, if anybody burps, we say, "Did you hear that?" Every time.
Because of that.
It's a
movie.
whole yes, because of the
Did you hear that?
I just
Every time.
I farted.
Whoa!
it's a family tradition.
Weirdos.
It's a
Wanda
family
Sykes was
reunion.
originally
Yeah,
slated
so
to play Gimbel's manager, but backed out at the last minute. She was replaced by Faison Love,
She's so
who
annoying.
who insisted on wearing the name tag made for Sykes, which is why his tag inexplicably says Wanda.
Wanda.
I never even noticed that.
So I was watching today, and I was like, "What does his name tag say?" And I couldn't really see it. And I was like, "Does that say Wanda? What the fuck? Why would
That's
it say
really
Wanda?"
funny.
And then I read that. I was like, "That makes perfect
also
sense.
that her name tag was going to say
Wanda, is in
Wanda, which
Wanda
is her
Sykes."
real name.
I will say the only time I've really laughed at Wanda Sykes was in Clerks 2, when she's trying to buy the food.
I don't like her.
I thought she was funny in Monster in Law with Jane Fonda and J Lo.
I think she's funny in any fucking thing. Just
I don't like
annoying.
her. Yeah.
And it's not even really her comedy, it's her voice that fucking
Yeah.
gets me.
Yeah.
You have people like that?
But she was like Jane Fonda's like
Mind your
Dallas.
business.
assistant or something.
You
say
see finger
anything.
pistols at me for a second? You're like, she's Jane Fonda's
Assistant.
assistant.
Or something.
Baby.
And Jane Fonda's son is marrying J Lo, so like that's the mood. Like they
That's
are
the
battling the whole time. J Lo and Jane Fonda.
Sure.
And Wanda Sykes is kind of on both sides because she's like, stop being so mean to that girl. But then at the same time, she's like, I mean, she's crazy. What do you want me to do?
What do you
Like,
want me to do? What?
Favorite celebrity butt? Go.
It's not J Lo.
I
Chase
don't
Carr.
think I've ever think about
We were
it.
just-
Scarlett Johansson.
What was that? What was that?
Jessica Biel in Chuck and Larry.
I now
Oh,
pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
That's a good
yeah,
one.
she's got a nice, her fit
That's
is
a nice peach.
But my wife's all the other times. Sorry.
Mhm.
I have to say it because she'll kill me. You said what?
I don't know actually. I don't.
Anyways, good. Keep going. Just curious.
When Santa gives Michael his present, it's a real Huff board. Real is the brand of skateboard, and Huff is the nickname for the professional skateboarder Keith Huff. I can't say that.
It's
Huffnagel. Huffnagel.
It's Keith Huffnagel. He actually died.
Fuck.
Anyways.
Director Jon Favreau is friends, or was friends, I guess, with Keith Huffnagel and used to use him for stunts. This is why his skateboard is used, and in the 2008 film Step Brothers, Will Ferrell's character is named Brendan Huff. Or
Oh,
sorry,
nice.
Brennan Huff.
Yeah, no, he was. That was his company. Huff.
Brennan.
He was actually not even that great of a skateboarder. He just had really good ollies, which would explain why they put him in movies because that's all skaters are doing in
Right,
movies.
just doing it all day.
Yeah.
And it was funny because I even said that when I watched it today. I was like, "What the fuck is a huffboard? That's not real." Apparently, it was. I'm an idiot.
90s movie about rollerblading, like racing.
Brink.
It's not Brink.
Brink, no.
It's not Brink.
Okay.
But it's like rollerblading. They're like freestyle, not like racing down hills and shit. I'm trying to remember the fucking name of the movie.
Big
It had
Daddy.
Jack Black. It was one of Jack Black's first movies.
Big Daddy.
What? Jack Black.
Hold on. I'm going to say this and Steve's going to be like, what the fuck? Anyways, go ahead, keep going.
I don't know.
I'll come back to it.
We're gonna come back to
Airborne?
Yes.
Airborne.
Airborne. Airborne.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe. Show me the cover.
Seth Green.
I mean, Seth Green's been
Shane
everywhere.
McDermott.
Shane McDermott.
Jack
What a
Black.
guy.
Jack Black.
I've never seen that.
This is
I've
like
definitely
right up
not
your
seen
eye.
this.
This is right up Steve's fucking alley, dude. It's
guy-
Jack Black's first,
Mitchell
first or
became
second
the
movie.
most popular guy on earth once he took to the sky. Wow, that's fucking gay.
Reach for the sky.
If you watch this,
I'd probably be about it.
yeah, 100%.
A hundy.
100.
Do you know what the box
Hundy
office on
undies.
the movie is?
The
Probably the
Airborne,
worst.
250,000.
Under 3 million.
Look how young he is.
Oh,
Not opening weekend,
Look at you.
like full,
full whole time.
box
So
office.
opening weekend was
Under
like
3 million.
60,000 probably.
We're getting closer.
We're getting
so-
closer.
we're
And
slowly
their
getting there, Randall.
budget was under 3 million, so they like barely
Nothing,
made their
yeah.
money back.
Look at
Can
that.
we do that movie?
We'll see. Anybody can
guess.
pick. Anybody can pick any movie at
Well,
any
no,
time.
because I've already looked up the.
Well, you'll forget it by the time he picks it.
No.
Most kind of like a steel trap.
Most of the shots with Will Ferrell and Ed Asner in the workshop with the elves are forced perspective rather than CGI.
Yeah.
That's what
I
Lord
like
of the
that. In
Rings
camera, yep.
stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, with Gandalf.
Stay closer to the camera, you piece of shit.
Yes.
The one elf that asked
That's how you take a good dick pic.
Yes, that forced perspective is how you take a good dick pic.
Just get an old lady in the background, but make sure the distance
Yes,
is there, and
the-
she's like
the
about to
main-
get crushed by it. She's like, ah!
The main elf is the guy from A Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's his name?
Ming Ming. Well, his real name is Peter Billings.
Peter Billingsley.
Ming Ming.
Ming Ming the panda. Contrary.
Limping.
Oh.
Link
From A Christmas
How
Story.
tall is he?
Yeah.
played
5'10".
Ping Pang and Ding Dong.
Ping.
What was that?
Short
And are you guys
the ping
in-
pong movie?
Yeah,
Are you guys
it's,
interested in the
Blaze it.
new Christmas Story
Absolutely
movie?
not. No.
I'm not either.
I've never actually even seen A Christmas Story.
Oh, I've definitely seen it, but it's not. It's actually
Play
not
Ping
one of
Pang and
my.
Ding Dong.
It's not one of my top Christmas movies.
I got you.
I
Contrary.
actually did. I bought my.
Balls of Fury.
Balls of Fury. Yep.
I bought my dad that
Good movie.
like lamp.
Great
one
movie.
year
Good
for
movie. I
Christmas.
love that movie.
No, that's Beer Fest when he's talking
Oh,
about
to paddle up the
What-
side.
yeah.
Yeah.
it didn't go in handle first.
Balls
or
of
whatever.
Fury is it's Watkins in it.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that
yeah.
little fat guy.
Yeah,
yeah,
Whatever
yeah.
his name is.
Balls of Fury.
Randy
That's Will
Daytona.
Ferrell too, isn't it?
No.
Isn't Balls of Fury?
Two
Who the fuck is that?
I don't know that
Asian.
guy.
The main. Wayne
Watkins
Wayne's
in
World 2. The Asian dad of Cassandra's in it,
Yeah.
and then I
He's
can't
the-
remember his
the main
name.
one.
The Mortal
right.
Kombat guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's in it too.
Yeah.
Randy Daytona.
That's not
Terry
him.
Crews
The
is in
different-
it.
Oh, I
Um,
forgot.
The guy from Reno 911's in it is like the
shit.
main whatever guy that he's going up against. It's a great movie. It's
Christopher
stupid,
Walken.
stupid as fuck.
Christopher
But
Walken.
that's my style of movie. Right
It's
there.
hilarious.
It really is. It really is. Anyways, contrary to popular belief, Zooey Deschanel's hair is not naturally blonde as seen as in Elf. She dyed it for a project that was never released and did her audition and screen test for Elf during that time frame. The studio
It
did
didn't
not
look real.
want her to change it back because they hired her based on the footage of her as a blonde. And Tara's going to tell me no.
She's in my top 5.
It definitely didn't. It didn't look real.
Her
Top
hair
5
is
women.
not blonde in that movie. It is absolutely strawberry blonde. It is like red. It has a tint of red in that movie. It is not blonde.
Is your hair naturally strawberry
Contrary to
blonde?
popular
No, it's red.
belief,
Is it red
Zooey Deschanel's
form?
hair is not naturally strawberry blonde as seen as Elf.
Nice, good save, Steve.
Thank you. Final decision time out of 10. Randy is not ready. We're going to go to Wally. Wally,
I'll
what do
give
you
it.
give it?
I gave it a 6.8.
A 6.8 out of 10. Write this down. No.
Sorry.
6.8
I
out
would
of
take
10.
her on a
Point
nice
for the
date.
elf.
a nice
And
dinner
never
date.
call her
For the old
again.
elf.
I might call her once.
Right? That's like it's not blonde.
There's no
blonde.
way. There's no way.
It's not blonde.
There was no way.
We're on 3rd page already.
Look at that. Tara, what
No.
would you give this out of 10?
Oh, see, some of them it does look blonde, but in the like when you're watching the movie, it does not.
I'll give it a.
Oh,
eight.
Randy.
I'm gonna give
I
it
would-
an
You're
8.
going to give it an 8.
I'm gonna give it an 8. It's a family tradition for my family.
Valiant or
I would
Watch
give
this
it.
movie.
Look, I
It's-
would
it's
give it a
ass.
7, but only at Christmas
Fuck
time.
me. Okay.
7,
But only at Christmas. Like I don't watch this at other times of the year.
Is there any Christmas? Home Alone.
So that's the thing,
Die
right? Like
Hard?
when you think about Christmas movies, what do you think about? I don't think about Elf, albeit it's on TV, and I get it.
It only comes across my mind during Christmas.
Right.
That's what I'm
If you
saying.
asked me to make a list of Christmas movies in the middle of the year, some other time, it would be different.
Yeah.
I think, which is a weird concept for me to think about right now.
You got to write the names next to those numbers, buddy.
Are you just trying to look snazzy? Is he actually writing English?
English.
Anglish.
Talk English, Doc. We ain't scientists.
I've been halved.
It's the worst case of anybody being halved they've seen all their life. I am going to give this movie
6.
Punch Me in the Face.
Oh, he's gonna give it a 5.
5.5.
5 exactly. This movie doesn't do anything for me. It annoys me.
Where was the pest? Because that's our
The
metric
Pest
right now,
is like
right?
0.8.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his was
okay.
Is really
Okay,
low.
well then
I will
I'll
never-
take it.
Again, I don't hate this movie, but I don't want to watch it ever again.
Doing that math wrong.
Sure, I'll give that.
Right? Like nothing happens in this movie that makes me go, okay, this is great. I love shit movies. I love a movie that's so terrible it knows it's terrible.
Yeah, but it's
This
because it's on
movie-
purpose. So, like it's aware.
Right. This movie's trying to be good while it's being shit. I just don't think.
What are you trying to do?
What are you averaging this out?
Are you trying to do
trying to.
average? That's not
So
how
if you wanna
do
average-
Math for you.
So all you need to do is add those numbers up and divide it by 4.
I did that.
No,
what do you got?
the average would be he did that and it came up with 23.
Yeah.
No, you add them together
Yes.
and then
That's what
divide
you
it by
did.
4.
yes.
That's not how you figure out averages.
Yes, it is.
And then
Apparently
you
not.
get 23. It's at least how
Apparently
he did
fucking
it.
not, dude. 6.8 plus
That's how I do it. for
8
everything I do.
plus.
Anyways, the average is
7
probably like
5 equals divided by.
it's
There
probably
you
like
go. What were you doing
6.9.
wrong the first
I
time?
don't know.
What is it?
6.7.
Okay, I said like 6.9. So yeah, okay,
I watched
close.
him do it every time he did it. It said
what the
23.
fuck?
I don't know what the fuck he was
I was
doing.
gonna say, I was like, you add them together and divide it by 4, and that's what you get. So, anyways, to me,
try again.
there's no redeeming qualities beside it being a Christmas movie and trying to be Christmas. Randy's just stupid. And
You're
doesn't
clearly
know
doing
what he's doing.
something wrong. You're doing something wrong.
You do it.
Okay.
No, don't do it.
Keep going.
Keep
Do
going.
anything.
What was
Well,
it?
we're done.
6.5.
Fuck Elf.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck
yeah,
it.
6.8.
Who's got the next
6.8
choice, Steve?
Plus
Steve
8
has
plus
the
7
next
plus
choice.
What are you
5.
doing, Stevie Pie?
Well, so we're in Christmas spirit, right?
She got a 1, so.
No,
Pick
I
a
accidentally hit
non-Christmas
one.
movie. Pick something that's
I
not.
can't not
you
do a
fucking-
Christmas movie.
No, December is Christmas movies.
That's what I'm saying. It has to be in the
I
Christmas
hate-
spirit.
Go ahead.
It doesn't matter.
Stop
For
screaming at
October,
me.
we did
Stop
Halloween
screaming at
movies.
me.
For this, we're doing Christmas
Stop
movies.
yelling at
Didn't
me.
want to do that either.
All right.
go ahead.
I've thought about this long and what, Wally?
Hard.
Hard, baby. And I want to do a movie that I want. So I wanted to do this movie in Halloween, but I strayed from it because I wanted to get super herd into it, right? So I'm taking the style of movie or the actor in these movies, and I'm going to do a
Can't
movie.
do that way.
Apparently.
They're not listening, so they have
Is it
no
an
idea.
Ernest?
I'm
Are you doing-
listening.
are you doing an Ernest movie?
You already
Steve?
told me what
fucking
you were going to
movie.
do, and I'm not
What did I
excited
say?
about it. You said you were going to do the Ernest movie.
When did I say that?
Last week when I was leaving the house.
No, that's not what I said.
What did you say?
I said I was going to do Harold and Kumar.
There's a
Escape
Christmas
from
movie?
Guantanamo
You've never
Bay?
seen that? That's the best one.
I didn't like the other ones.
I did, but I'm not doing that anyway, so it doesn't matter. I am doing Ernest Saves Christmas.
You son of a bitch.
Did I
What?
just said that to you. You said you were going to do it last week.
I did not say
Yes,
that.
you did when I was
I will
walking
check
out of your
tape.
house.
I'll check
no,
tape.
not on this. When we were walking
Is
out
it
of the
tequila in
house.
that eggnog?
No,
What's in it?
Nice.
Fireball.
I already told you.
We weren't. You said Fireball.
times.
You
And
said
Rumshada.
Fireball earlier. Rumshada.
It was. I know that it's not actually in there.
Look, motherfucker.
That was not why I asked that, but it's
Oh.
Ernest Saves Christmas. I know Randy has never seen an Ernest movie in his life.
Oop.
You're not missing it.
yeah. I think this is a you and I thing, buddy.
Oh my god! If he doesn't watch this movie and go, you know what? All right, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
I have a reoccurring dream where
It's
it's
your
not.
Ernest.
Yeah, I'm
That,
doing.
my
I'm
friend.
doing the Saves Halloween thing.
Is Jeff Foxworthy?
Okay.
I'm in there, and
Yeah.
I'm instead of shooting him with whatever, I'm shooting him with milk.
Hey.
And I'm at my grandparents' house, and I have to save my family.
Oh.
It's dark. It's like a dark dream that I have. It's like a fucking horror dream, and I'm walking around with the old school like
Yeah.
green tube
Oh.
pump
Just-
super soakers, and I'm just running around my grandma's house like fucking
Wait, the
saving
troll,
family.
though.
I'm taking them all out.
Oh.
They're all going.
They're all going.
They're all
Everybody.
fucking going, man.
I like it.
It happens every few years. I have the same dream.
That's weird. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's so wild.
I used to have a reoccurring dream that
that and Rumpelstiltskin.
that had what?
I have a dream that I'm under a baby blanket and my mom it's my mom's like doing her makeup or something, and Rumpelstiltskin just picks up a blanket and
takes
is like,
you.
I got you. And I'm like, I don't I fucking wake up. I'm like, what the fuck? I've had that one multiple times.
I had one periodically when I'm not
Fuck
in
that little guy,
not in like adult years.
Rumpelstiltskin.
But when I was younger, I would periodically have this one where a guy who looked very similar to like Goldberg, like the wrestler, like bald head and everything, would be chasing me through what looked like.
Are you like, you can't get this?
No, it was like danger. It was like,
Don't touch my butt.
I got it.
Don't touch it.
Like legitimate. Yeah. I'm
and
there.
it looked like
Have to be sexual, guy.
it looked. I was running through like what
Maybe.
looked like huts and stuff, but they were made out
Like in
of
Vietnam or some shit?
out of like leaves, like how hedges, how they shape things, how they make hedges into
So
shapes.
weird. Dreams are so
And I'm
weird.
like running through those, like trying to hide from him.
Dreams are weird.
But they weren't like hedges that
'Cause,
were like
like,
shaped like dolphins or
you're
something. They were
sleeping when you
actual
have
like
them.
I have a lot of
huts and
reoccurring
stuff
ones,
that
dude.
were
It's
shaped
like
like hedges,
thematic.
and I was running in like through them.
I have a lot of
He
thematic
never
dreams.
caught
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
That's what the whole thing was. I was just running from him. Like he never caught me.
I have
'Cause
a
probably 'cause I
superhero
woke up,
one,
but-
Steve,
Ooh, let me hear it.
where I wake up and I'm in my
I used to
boxers.
get hit by a car. So there's that.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You just wake up, you're like,
drop
"Whoop."
from the sky.
That's a Final Destination thing. It's
Used
going to
to drop from
happen.
the sky.
Just walk in front of traffic.
You remember my
That's
Mayfair
fine.
Wait,
apartments?
the car
Yeah.
would drop.
This started during then, but I have this one every couple years too. But I'm in
So you didn't
I'm
get
in
hit
my
by a car, you got
skivvies,
smashed by a car.
and I get
Listen
out of
to
bed
skivvies.
and I walk out to the little balcony that I had, and I look up and I just fucking fly. Just like, whoo.
Just like, hey, I got to go.
And then all of a sudden I have a towel around my neck and I'm still in my boxers. And I'm just like,
That's awesome.
I wake up so happy.
Did you
Right.
ever?
And then you try and fly, and you're like, what is this?
Did you ever have one of those dreams where like you're trying to yell to someone and nothing's coming out, or like they can't hear you?
Hey!
I don't think so.
I used to have ones like that all the time where I would be like trying
We're
to
picking everyone apart subconsciously right
trying
now.
to like
Really
get someone's
care that
attention.
There's something
People don't
that
listen to you sometimes, do
there's
people
there's
sneeze?
something in your brain that's making that happen, and I want to know what it is.
I don't
I
know.
need
It
to
was when
know.
I was younger, but my parents always gave me attention, so I don't really know what that would be about.
But not your sister. It's cool.
But she wasn't having those dreams. I
Oh,
was.
too bad. Anyways, next week, Ernest Saves Christmas. I'm really excited because I have not watched this movie since like the 90s.
I haven't either.
Yeah, and I'm so excited. I watched the trailer today because I was like, let me make sure I want to see it. And like all these like emotions came back from when I watched it.
You don't remember anything until you see the trailer. And
Right,
then you
and you're
remember
just
I've
like-
everything.
never felt like
Hey.
that, but
I'm fucking in. Next week, Ernest Saves Christmas. Thanks for listening. You can find us where, Randy?
On Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube at The Decision Reel, or wherever you listen to your podcast.
I started this a Pornhub account too.
Oh, I know,
But
right?
we
It's great.
should.
is that where you're gonna play your guitar with your?
Wang out.
Ooh, I'd pay.
Baby.
Nothing but
Good,
hammer-ons,
see?
baby.
But we told you that was gonna be more your audience because he was like,
Yeah.
"There's really not something a
it's
guy
like,
could do."
It's like
Dude,
5
you start
subscriptions.
slapping a
It's
guitar
all
on
my
my-
friends.
Well,
here
we
for
were
you.
we were
All
talking about
friends.
there's really not something that because like how girls can exploit men for money by doing OnlyFans and stripping and stuff. There's really not something that
He's
girls
only
are going to
get the
pay
bottom
for.
3 strings with it.
Like I
it's
said, I
fine.
think it has to be very.
It needs
has
to be very
thematic.
specific and entertaining.
Slide guitar.
Oh, with the
with
dick.
your dick.
Yeah, I have to get
Call
like
it
a
slide-
metal
slide
casing
P.
or something. Yeah.
P slide.
Slide P.
The P slide. He's got the P slide going on.
Or
Next
you can
week.
go to
what?
Be called the gold
thedecisionreel.com,
member.
Yeah, and see what
where you can also find
Did you hear the?
t-shirts.
Oh,
You can call it the gold member.
the gold member.
And on there,
Solid
you can
gold.
also find a list of everything that we've done. Pick what you want to listen to and go there, and it'll be good to go.
Yeah, you can see our back catalog of almost 100 episodes. But coming up for our 100th episode, we're going to do a special episode in which we review our very
Special.
first episode ever,
Along with movie.
along with the movie that we did there, which you would have to look and find out what that is, or wait for the 100th episode to come out to hear that episode. It's going to be epic. It's going to be great. Thanks for listening. Everybody have a good night. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.